Hey there everybody, Milk Knight here, and welcome to the next part of Akiba's Beat. The last part we ended up going to a dreamscape, I believe. And we've got to go to the one that we did at the beginning, the audio one. So, for first we're going to jump right on in and carry on from where we left off. There's no sub-events or anything. I did do a little bit of light grinding when I went offline, just to get some equipment.
It's always good to save regularly, but mindfully.
We've just saved. This game, and it's constantly reminding. You'd almost think this was on the Wii or the Wii U or the 3DS or something, with the constant reminders.
A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage?
There's no point engaging any of the enemies in here. They're all super weak.
It's a customer. Please do.
Unless I can't
Welcome
help
back,
it.
Masters. Your table for 3
No
awaits.
problem.
Your
Feel like
gauge is
that was
filled.
easy.
Engage Imagine mode.
Yeah,
2
we
customers
rule.
remain. Let's not
That
falter
was
until the
easy.
final dish is served. It's a customer. Please do ensure you're all.
On the plus
2
side, I'll
customers
probably
took
get a
spicy
better.
fries. Let's
Come and
show
get
them a
nuts
warm
we
welcome.
rule. You like that was easy?
It's a door. Shall we enter it?
Of course we shall. I'm not sure if we're going to go. I can't talk. I don't know if we're going to go further into
a
this
customer.
dungeon, and there's more monsters that are
Welcome
higher
back,
leveled.
Masters. Your
Not
table
sure.
for 3
I'll blow you
awaits.
away. Hot. Blaze blossom. We
One
rule.
customer served by Master
That
Sun.
was easy.
Oh, here we are. We finally caught up with Honda.
There they are.
Hey, Saki, Yamato.
Huh? Oh, looks like all that caterwauling's just Tachibana.
Hongo, not Honda.
Didn't
Goddammit.
expect him and Bunny Girl to catch up so quickly.
What brings you here, Asahi? Is everything okay?
Well, no, it's just I heard you guys were in here, so
Sorry. I thought I'd tell him.
Oh, I see what's going on here. I can see when I'm not wanted.
It's not that dingus.
Look, there's no need to worry about me. I'm fine. I wasn't able to find him. I'm sure our paths will cross sometime, though. I mean, he is the freedom fighter's second in command, after all. But for now, we've got bigger fish to fry. Cannon could be in here somewhere, right? We gotta go find him.
We certainly do. Let's get to it.
It's a customer. Please do ensure you're all presentable. 2 customers. A couple, perhaps?
No problem. Not so fast. Ha!
Your fighting form is
Ha,
superb,
that was
Mr.
just-
Saki. Well done. A customer has been 3 customers? Right this way, please.
I'll blow you away. Hot we
1
rule.
customer served by Master Asahi.
You like
It's
this?
the final customer.
There's still
Let's
a long
show them
road
our
ahead.
dedication to service.
Good stuff. I'm trying not to
The
encounter
shop
anything.
seems to sell all kinds of odds and ends. Shall we take a look?
You can buy like curatives as well from them. Man. Yeah, trading cards are expensive.
It's a door. What wonders await us?
But they give you good stats, so it's kind of the reason why they're so high. It's random though, so
Hold on. Look over there. It's...
Cannon. There's nowhere left to run, so don't even try.
Yamato? I don't think that's canon.
Is that?
Yoo-hoo! I can't believe my eyes. Dear
Oh,
me,
yeah.
it's Asahi and his bosom buddies.
Huh? Akari?
Damn it. I can't believe you made me think that was canon.
What are you doing in a place like this? This delusion's already been cleansed.
Yeah, we know. We cleansed it. But that's not why we're here. You haven't seen Cannon anywhere, have you?
Huh? Wait, Asahi, are you telling me that you and your friends are also looking for him? Unfortunately, this place is a dead end. Nobody here but little old me.
Aw, man, really? I can't think of anywhere else he'd be hiding, though.
Unless... Yeah, that's gotta be it.
Hmm? Yamato, you figure something out?
I sure did. Akari Hozuki, you are Cannon.
What? Have I been canon this whole time? I never even suspected me. Wow, this is a real shocker. Still, what a great day this is for Super Freedom Fighter Akari!
Do you think we should jump in here?
Sometimes it's best not to say anything at all.
Come on, Cannon. Show us your true form.
Now that I've been discovered, I suppose I have no choice.
No matter how nefariously you disguise yourself, you'll never be able to trick these all-seeing eyes.
Evil chortle! Perceptive, young Yamato, very perceptive. I'm afraid you're correct, but I've no need to disguise myself any longer. For I, Hyper Freedom Fighter Akari, am indeed canon.
Ha! I knew it from the moment I met you.
Hey, you two want to knock it off?
Yes. Yes, I think they do.
Ow! What the hell, Tachibana?
A falling out among allies, all within sight of an arch-enemy. It's almost too painful to watch.
You too, Akari.
Owie!
It's so nice that we can all hang out and have fun together like this.
Akari,
Fantastic
is it really true that you haven't
commentary
seen
there,
Cannon
Ryu.
here?
Yep, truer than true. If I'd seen him and didn't capture him, Boss would have gotten real mad at me.
But someone saw Cannon disappear nearby. Could he have gotten out of here before we even showed up?
Or maybe he was never here in the first place.
Wait, you're telling me she isn't... Ow!
You've lost your speaking privileges.
Doesn't seem like we're going to find anything else in here. Let's exit back out and regroup.
Oh, I'll come with you. I'm hungry as a horse who could eat a horse. Meow.
Fine by me. Back to Akiba together.
Yay!
Asahi, she's part of the Freedom Fighters, remember?
Yeah, and?
And you have no idea what she's up to.
I mean, yeah, but come on, this is Akari we're talking about. I think she'll be fine, don't you?
I think I'll be fine too.
See? Even she's willing to let bygones be bygones, at least for a little while.
Yeah. Say bye and consider them gone.
Really, Asahi? Really?
I mean, she's going to follow us out either way, right?
Bingo, bingo, bingo! Give this man a cookie!
I don't think she's gonna be a problem either, to be honest.
Ryu, don't take his side.
Yay! I get to leave the Delusion with an entourage! Hooray!
If you say so.
I'm back!
She really did follow us all the way back out, huh?
Fine, whatever. Hey, Akari, are you and your fellow freedom fighters also trying to find Cannon right now?
Yes, indeedy.
Can you tell us anything about him?
No way! Even if our clues are really tiny, Boss would get really mad if I told you a single one. I don't even want to think about what he'd do if I told you he was blonde and fair-skinned. It's even a secret that he's really short and shrimpy.
Short, blonde, and fair-skinned. Thank you, Akari. That should be quite helpful.
What? How do you know all that?
Thanks, Akari.
What? Oh no, did I just spill the beans? Ooh, Boss isn't gonna like this.
Hey, why is it that the only piece of inconsistent info we've got is Cannon's height?
Yeah, some people said he's tall, other people said he's short. It's kind of weird.
I wonder if it's because of the silk hat. If you include it in his height, then he's tall. Otherwise, he's short.
He
That's a
really
fair
is
point.
like one of those urban legends where you hear different things in different neighborhoods.
Guess that's how rumors usually work. Only so many of them have any real meat on their bones.
email from Boss. Woohoo! We're gonna have Oden at today's party.
Oh, score. Well, just be careful on your way back, okay?
You bet. And I'll be sure to tell Boss how much fun I had with you guys. Bye-bye!
I'm sure he's gonna love that.
You two get along far too well. Don't forget, she's a freedom fighter.
Yeah, I know. It's just, having her around's kind of fun in a weird way. It's like I'm babysitting or something.
Okay, yes, I can see that. And I suppose we did manage to glean some new information from her, so I'd say today was more win than loss.
You seem to be ignoring the fact that our big lead on canon just fizzled. What do we do now?
We haven't made much progress in finding Katomi either.
Both are mysteries we'll need to explore further, but we're not going to make any headway tonight. Let's call it a day.
I like the sound of that. Good night, everyone!
Right, time for us to head back home, I guess, really. There's no side events or anything to do. So let's go do that then. I think this time for real we actually end up like going to bed and resetting the day. So I wasn't that far off from ending this part here, but you know, one of those things.
Honeystain, I'm home! Huh? Who's calling me?
Hey.
Oh, hiya, Yamato. What's up?
Well, it's just... there's something I keep forgetting to say to you.
Hmm?
I'm kind of okay that my delusion's been nullified. I'm actually sort of grateful that you helped me get rid of my dark history. So, thanks.
Hey, wait, you're not... Man, he actually hung up on me. Is he worried about the whole Mizuki thing? Yeesh, I can't believe I've got a kid like him worried about an old coot like me. That's pretty lame. Why, Mizuki? At least tell me why. We always used to do everything together, but now I just wanted to keep you out of this whole mess.
Hey, what you doing? Huh? You. Yeah, you. Me? That's what I said. You by yourself? Yeah. Then let's play together. Huh? Being by yourself is boring. Who are you? Asahi Tachibana. Asahi, like the morning sun, shining down on all the flowers standing tall. Tachibana. I'm Mizuki Aihara. Mizuki, huh? Well, you're gonna be my friend from now on. Huh? Why? It's in our names. Mine's got sun in it, and yours, well,
Sun and
Mizuki has the
Moon.
moon,
I like
right?
that. That is pretty neat. So the names have some sort of meaning to the plot, probably. If not, just add some more depth to their characterization between them. As well as a nice coincidence.
Hi, Asahi. Good morning.
Good morning.
Someone, quick, take a picture. Asahi Tachibana's on time for once.
Yeah.
Why the long face? Are you okay?
I dreamt about my past last night.
Still no sign of a Delusionscape entrance near Radiola Kaikon.
Thanks for looking into it anyway.
But where are we supposed to look for Katomi and Canon now?
Why don't we check out some of the other delusions? He could be hiding out in one of them.
Already tried it. No sign of Katomi or Canon in any of them.
Well, that sucks. I'm officially out of ideas.
Which leaves us with only one option. Legwork, legwork, legwork. Those clues won't find themselves.
But maybe someone will find them for us. Why don't we check back in with you-know-who?
Kevin.
You know, that Violent Eden information seller. She's gotta have some new dirt for us by now,
Yeah,
right?
Kemi
Oh,
would be
you
good.
mean Akemi?
Is Akemi's place even open this early? Besides, she hasn't sent us any emails.
Couldn't hurt to swing by at least. Never know where a lead might turn up.
Yamato, are you getting into this investigation?
No, of course not. This is my usual level of unenthused disinterest.
Oh, I see what's going on here. Shady bars, information dealers. You like all these back alley shenanigans, don't you?
I like you shutting up.
Oh, he's
He
blushing.
does have a point, though. There's no harm in stopping by for a visit.
Oh,
And
that's
Akemi
great.
is a very accommodating host.
Akemi's great, man. Oh, we've got sub-events to go to, too. How many do we have? 1... 2 of them? 3... Looks like 3 of them. We'll do the sub-events first, naturally. Because they tend to go away if you move the plot forward, so... Which just means, like, meeting up with Akemi is going to be even more sweeter after we're done with the
You taking a
sub-events.
save break? Be careful you don't overwrite the wrong file.
No. No, we're not dealing with you. Go away, Pinkun. I'm not dealing with that. I had enough of it in the last 2 parts. Why would I deal with it now? When I can switch to Maid Lady. Or Moe, I think her name is. Is it Moe? Yeah, Moe.
If you're going to buy items, do be certain to spend wisely.
Moe just makes the game even better. Pinkun just near enough ruins it.
It's a save point. Perhaps we should make use of it.
Right, no idea
The
whose event
Delusion
this
stage.
is.
Shall we enter?
Actually, that's not an event. Can I zoom in? No, I can't. I thought that was an event. The color's similar. Oh wait, no, it's paler in comparison. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we only have 1 sub-event to do then. Okay, never mind. Here was me thinking there was a sub-event there. It's in the station area, probably on the bridge.
Into the Delusionscape then? Please be certain you're well prepared.
Nope, it's further behind. Well, let's see.
If you're
Here
going
it
to buy
is.
items, do be certain to spend wisely.
Who's this with? Hey man, just in time. You haven't missed much. They were looking for canon in the last event that I just did, and right now we're going to be going to Akemi's bar in a minute. We're doing the sub-event first though, with Saki. Let's have a look. Game is automatically better with Moe the maid as our little speaking person throughout the game. Creeping lens. I'm assuming this has something to do with paparazzi or some creeper taking panty shots, maybe? Because in Akiba 2 there was actually a side quest where you had to basically an idol had an upskirt photo taken of her and she wanted you to like track down the creep doing it. I think in the first game there was also one where you had to fight a bunch of them that did upskirt shots too, in a sort of like wave defense sort of mission kind of thing.
What was that? I swear I just heard a camera click.
Yeah, I heard it too. And it definitely seemed like the flash was pointed in this direction.
You think it's a stalker?
I highly doubt that.
I should have anticipated this. I'm just too darn cute.
Uh-huh.
This isn't the first time I've had this happen. I've definitely been on the wrong side of a shutter before.
Sure you have.
It's not just eyes on me either. People talk too.
I say,
can
just
sense it.
throwing shade.
Never said their words, wishing they'd be heard.
Yep, I hear ya.
You don't believe me? Come on, I'm seriously getting a little skeeved out here. I need you to help me track down and neutralize whatever manner of creep or creeps might be stalking me, okay?
Yeah, they literally recycled the same kind of mission here too then.
I'm telling you, it's all in your head. No one's stalking you.
It's not all in my head. You'll see. Something smells rotten in Akiba, and I'm determined to dig it up. Let's smoke these sleazeballs out. Operation Beanstalk begins now!
Seriously?
If you're going to buy items, do be certain to spend wisely. It's always good to save regularly, but mindfully.
Not again?
Saki, it's that guy.
Ooh, what a shot! The camera loves you, baby.
You're caught, creeper!
Crap.
Mind if I take a look at that photo?
Well,
Holy, it really is a photo of Saki.
I told you, you can't say I didn't tell you.
if there's nothing else, I really must be going now.
Not a chance, you degenerate. Not until you tell me why in the hell you've been snapping candid shots of me. And even then, whether or not you can go depends very heavily on your answer.
I wasn't stalking you, I swear. I thought you were famous since I saw your picture on the net. That's the only reason I snapped shots of you. Honest!
Come again?
What are you talking about? Where the heck did you see photos of me?
A friend showed them to me, but I don't really remember what site he got them from. They were definitely you, though. No doubt about it.
Okay, I guess I can accept that. But you're going to delete all the photos you've taken of me, right?
Yes, ma'am. I'm very sorry.
Saki, why would photos of you be up on the internet?
That's what I want to know. You don't think some pervert's been selling me off to some sleazy website, do you?
Actually, didn't Akemi say something about how we've started to become kind of infamous from our questioning?
You think there might be a connection to the Delusions here? That guy didn't seem like a deluser or anything. I guess all we can really do is try to track down whoever's responsible and bring him to justice. Come on, Asahi!
Yeah, this does definitely bear further investigation. No worries, Saki. I'll lend you a hand.
Whoa, is she the real deal?
Business sense, yeah.
Ugh, that guy's looking pretty shady. Let's go see what he knows. Do you know me by any chance?
Holy free-holies, you totally are the real deal. Can't believe my luck. You're not just a lookalike, right? You really are the chick they're all talking about online, right? You are so much cuter in person.
Oh, you think I'm cute?
Yo, Earth to Saki. Creepy doings are a transpiring.
What? Oh my! I was just about to be lured into the enemy's trap, wasn't I?
I don't think I'd go quite that far.
Typical. She's already got a boyfriend.
Don't jump to conclusions. Also, who the hell are you and how the hell do you know Saki? Who's talking about Saki online and what are they saying?
Is it a pervy candid shot site? Tell me the truth. I can handle it.
A pervy... What? No, I don't think so. You were totally posing. You looked really natural, too, like you were enjoying yourself.
I was... posing?
Hold on a second. Yeah, look, it's this site here.
You're about to find out the source of my mysterious online presence.
Yeah, okay. let's not waste any more time then. Let's just get off the crowded street for a sec and take a look. Alright, let's see now. What the heck kind of site is this? Oh, it's...
What is it? Is there really a photo of me on there?
Oh yeah, a bunch of them. And, well...
Well, what?
They've got a ton of excellence across the board.
Excellence? What does that mean?
There's an excellent button under each photo, and I guess you click it if you like what you see. Here, look. There are cute photos of you, and photos where you're rocking some pretty stylish clothes.
What the heck?
I know, right? And this one was taken on a regular old street corner. But there you are, posing away. Check this one out. You're listed as an Akiba beauty. Can you believe it?
Excuse me?
Oh, you're excused. But I mean, these definitely aren't candid shots. Do you really not remember posing for these, Saki?
No, I really don't. And I certainly never gave permission for them to be posted. These are completely unauthorized. Where was this even taken?
Looks like the side streets of Akiba to me.
So the culprit's lurking on the periphery of the town then. Come on, Asahi. We've got a creep to catch.
Somehow I don't entirely believe her when she says these were taken without her permission. Call it a hunch.
It's always good to save regularly, but mindfully.
Yeah, this is a pretty odd one, not gonna lie.
It's always good to save regularly, but mindfully.
Oh, it's that dude. Of course.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Forgot about him for a minute.
Moe-tan, we could be together soon.
Yo, Nekara!
Who?
Wait, aren't you...
Ken Nekara. The guy who's always chasing after Moe. Probably doesn't remember us, though.
What is it? Do you need something from me?
Yeah, an explanation. Why have you been taking photos of Saki?
Wait, Asahi. I think I remember now.
Excuse me.
Huh? You talking to me?
Yes, that's right. Do you think I could, maybe take some pictures of you?
What? Pictures?
Oh, well, you see, it's for a fashion shoot. An Akihabara, style shoot. You're, just so beautiful. I thought
I know,
I'd
right?
ask.
By the way, the guy doing Nekara's voice actor, 10 out of 10. Like, he's really giving it his all. Like, this is how you put yourself into a role. He's putting 110% into this right now.
Well, I'm in a good mood today, so why not?
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Saki, what the hell?
What the hell indeed? That's exactly how it happened.
So you made this whole big deal over nothing? Though
That's
I'm
most of
actually
these
more
events
interested
in
in
a
hearing this
nutshell.
pipsqueak side of things for the moment.
You mean me?
It just strikes me as a little sketchy that you're taking photos of people other than your beloved Moe.
It's for my job. I've got a part-time job as a photographer. You have to believe me.
Well, you didn't seem to remember Saki at all when we met just now, so your story does check out there.
Moe-tan is the only girl I have eyes for. I'm not interested in anyone else at all. Can I go now? I'm going to go. Bye.
Guess he was just being polite for his job when he told you all that. He was probably thinking of Moe at the time.
Well, it's alright, I suppose. The mystery is solved now, and all is well.
Still, it is pretty unlike you.
What is?
You strike me as the kind of person who'd be endlessly camera shy. Were you really in that good a mood when he approached you for those photos?
Oh, I see. He, just happened to catch me at a really good time. There was a fashion show at school that day.
A fashion show? At school?
What, didn't I tell you? I may nullify delusions by night, but by day, I'm just a student at a fashion design institute. And the day that guy approached me just so happened to be one of our shows. As in, a school show, not a real one. But whether it's for class or for the camera, fashion shows always put me in the best mood. I love the spotlight.
Ah, the good old double life trope that's in a lot of anime games.
Now the pieces are all starting to fall into place.
What do you mean?
Those pictures were definitely of you, but something about them seemed off. They just gave off a different vibe.
Oh, like I was radiant, maybe?
Yeah, all blushy like that. Your cheeks were super red, but you were also wearing way too much eyeliner. And your eyelashes looked really fake too, probably because they were, right? And your hair. Oh, that hair.
Sahi.
Hey, Silk Hat. Nice. Well, that was a fun little side event, I guess. Also, we got a silk hat out of it, so that's always a plus, you know. Right, there's no more side events now, so we can get back to the main plot point. Where is Violet Eden again now? Is it in the side
Into the
streets or
Delusion
not?
scape then? Please be certain you're well prepared.
I can't remember which section it was in, and the game's not going to mark it out. Oh, here it is. It was in the side streets. Okay, never mind. It's time to see Akemi.
Why, hello. I'm afraid we're still setting up for the day, so you'll have to wait before I can take care of you. Well, if it isn't Asahi and his delightful companions.
Hey, Kemi.
Have you come to ask me about Canon? Or are you curious about Kotomi today?
You know about Kotomi?
Young lady, just who do you think I am? I know all about the delusion around Radio Lakaikon, and of Kotomi's disappearance. So, you looking for her?
You hit that nail on the head. She has to be the one responsible for the doll delusion, right?
Oh, Yamato. I could lose myself in those cool, focused eyes of yours. You've single-handedly won me over. I'll tell you everything I know. Kotomi is heir to a very distinguished family that's been around in Akihabara for a very, very long time. I do believe you've met her maid, Yoshino. Have you not?
Yeah, I have.
Both of Kotomi's parents are overseas, so she and Yoshino have been living alone together for as long as she knows. My sources say they've been together now for at least 10 years.
You're telling me both her parents have been gone ever since she was a little girl?
It seems her parents thought that they could focus on their work and leave Yoshino to worry about their little one. And perhaps because of that upbringing, Kotomi has closed her heart off to everyone in the world but Yoshino. After all, it's hard to make friends without going to school. Even harder to come out of a shell you were raised in. It's as if she lived in her own little world, separate from our own, since she was but a child. Which in turn places her closer to the realm of delusion than any other person on Earth.
So Canon took advantage of that and is pushing her deeper and deeper in?
If Canon exists, it's almost certainly what he's done.
So there's no question that this delusion is Kotomi's then.
Tell me, Saki, knowing all this, do you still intend to destroy her delusion?
What?
Or perhaps delusions aren't always a bad thing after all.
But if we don't do something about it, we'll be stuck in this Sunday forever. We have to nullify the delusions in order to keep the world safe.
Keep the world safe, huh? I'm just as stuck in this loop as you are, and it's certainly annoying. But I want you to remember one thing. Unwavering confidence in one's assertions can often leave one blind to the harmful effects of her actions.
What?
You'll understand. When the time is right, you'll understand.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Kanata.
Whoa. How come there are this many people in here this early?
Oh, sorry. Hi.
It's nice to meet you.
Oh, I simply must have told you all about these people already, haven't I? Well, they're Asahi and his friends.
Oh. Hello. I'm Kanata Saotome.
Hello.
Kanata's a part-timer here. Isn't she a cutie?
Totally. And so slender.
She boasts quite the delusion, too. Even puts the complexity of God's double helix DNA to shame, if you ask me.
Hold on, she's aware of her own delusion?
Oh, it's nothing to worry about, and certainly not harming anyone. She's my prized maid. Consult her as you will. Kanata, thank you ever so much for the shopping run. Was it heavy?
Oh, no. It was fine.
Well, how are things out there? Anything strange to report?
Well, I almost ran into someone strange.
You're in Akiba, darling. That's anything but unusual.
He wasn't one of the regulars, though. He had a starched white collar and a very prominent pompadour. Boss? And even though he was headed right for me, he just kept yelling, "It's time. I'ma bust on in and capture Cannon." After nearly
Even got
knocking
the
me off
accent
my
down,
feet,
that was great.
he made a beeline for Akihabara Station. What happened next is anyone's guess.
Maybe there's a new entrance.
If there is, we'd better hurry to Radio Lakaikon before the Freedom Fighters get the jump on us. What's the holdup, Ryu?
Why couldn't we just let the Freedom Fighters take care of things this time?
Come again?
While we're busy pursuing this lead, more delusions could start encroaching. And, I mean, what's so wrong about just joining forces with Boss and Akari? Is that really not an option?
Not on your life.
That's what I thought.
We have to be the ones to nullify the delusions. We can't depend on the Freedom Fighters to do it for us.
Saki, you mustn't get so worked up. Girls need to be able to stay cool under pressure.
I see
Save
what
that
you mean.
burning heart of yours for when you fall in love.
Love?
I take it back. You look very cute when you're flustered. Girls should always aspire to be something special, don't you think?
Special how?
Oh, but would you look at the time? I need to get the shop prepared for its umpteenth Sun debut. You should go and contemplate what it is you wish to do from here on out. Oh, to be young and have time to contemplate again. Truly a blessing.
Oh, for real? The Japanese voice actually did then? That's pretty cool. I can't remember now if you can actually change the voice in this game. Don't think there's an option for it. No, probably not. Unless it was at the beginning and I maybe skipped over the options at the beginning.
Oh, I believe we may be about to trigger an event.
I wonder if we'll get the other maid as a possible party member slash support voice. That would actually be pretty cool, not gonna lie. We may as well do the sub-event that's here now, before we go and do the main plot again. There's probably clips on YouTube of the Japanese voices. Yeah, we'll do a Kemi's sub-event.
Kemi? Something wrong? You're not usually a sire. More of a milady, I'd say.
Oh, do forgive me. I'm just fine. You needn't worry yourself.
You don't seem fine. You seem kinda down, actually.
Oh, you've got a rather sharp intuition for your age, don't you?
So, what's the deal?
There's a person I'm rather longing to see.
You're pining over someone? That's not very like you either.
What kind of person are we talking?
What kind of person, indeed? I suppose you could call her the second best woman in Akihabara.
Second best?
I'm more interested in the fact that it's a woman you're after.
And what of it, exactly?
Well, you said she's an Akiba resident, so how about we try tracking her down on your behalf?
You'd do that for me? Well, I must say I'd be positively thrilled. She's a fickle one, though. I haven't the foggiest idea where you might find her.
It's all good. I'm an expert on all things Akiba. What's her name? Got a photo or anything?
She goes by Akiho, and unfortunately she's not a fan of having her picture taken. But she's rather tall, and will most likely be wearing a suit. It's not much to go on, I know, but it's all I've got.
Well, we'll do what we can. Yamato, Mippity, let's go see if we can track down this rather tall, suit-clad Akiho person.
What the hell's gotten into him?
I'm not sure.
Where to start?
Hold up, Tachibana. Why are you so keen on doing this?
Isn't it obvious? Akemi's all forlorn and lonely over a woman. So this may be our one chance to learn a little more about what she was like back in her more masculine days, you dig?
Alright. A chance to peer into the story past of an enigmatic information dealer is pretty tempting. Guess I'm on board. We'll hunt down this ex-girlfriend of hers post-haste.
Not you too, Yamato.
Let's go, Tachibana.
Oh, really? No
The
way.
suspect is a tall woman in a suit who goes by the name Akiho. We can totally do this.
Right, let's see. The event's down there, but there might be multiple points, maybe? No, I guess not. Okay. Color me surprised.
Hey, you! Is your name Akiho?
What?
Whoa, take it easy there, Yamato. Sorry for jumping on you so suddenly. We're trying to track someone down for a friend.
Huh, is that right? Well, I'm sorry to say I'm not the suit you're looking for.
All right, thanks anyway.
Got the wrong person, huh?
You need to be a little less scary when you're questioning people. No more Captain Third Degree, got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Akiho.
Let's upgrade our PPs. It may help us in battle.
I can't help but laugh when I say PPs. Yeah, enlargement time, pretty much.
Into the Delusionscape, then?
I don't
Please be
think
certain you're
I
well
don't think I
prepared.
have much money really for PP upgrading right now. PP upgrading is quite pricey.
Excuse me. Could I please have just a moment of your time?
What can I do for you?
Well, you see...
Keep your eyes peeled, Yamato. She could be anywhere.
I know that. My eyes are plenty peeled.
I'm back.
How'd it go?
She wasn't Akiho, which is totally a bummer. But still, I got a clue. Apparently, the runner-up at the Akihabara's Moe's Princess Contest last year was a woman named Akiho.
Great job, Nippity. Any idea where she might be now?
Supposedly, she works at some place down on Junk Street.
Well, that definitely narrows it down. Come on.
Why would they be looking for Akiho?
Excuse me, you wouldn't happen to be Akiho, would you? The runner-up from last year's Moeist Princess Contest?
Oh, Akiho. I'm not her, but I know her. Sadly, I'm afraid she's returned to her parents' home in Shiba.
Oh, she did? Which means...
Which means she isn't in Akihabara anymore. I'm sorry.
Aw, that's too bad.
So all my hopes of learning Akemi's secret history have been dashed to the ground, huh?
Excuse me, are you the folks who've been asking around about Akiho?
Who are you?
You'd best end your search here. Capiche?
What's his problem?
Maybe this Akiho character is more dangerous than we assumed.
Oh, my heart's racing now.
Well, sounds like our search has hit a couple of dead ends, though. Won't be learning much more today.
Yeah, I guess not. Let's head back to Violet Eden.
We'll probably be learning more in the other episodes of the sub-event, if I had to guess. I mean, it wouldn't make sense for them to spill all the beans in one episode now, would it?
Save point. Shall we take a break?
Hey, Tachibana. Isn't that the same guy from before?
What's he doing at Violet Eden?
Let's go have ourselves a look. There's gotta be more to this story.
We should be very, very quiet, though. We don't want anybody hunting rabbits.
Yes. Fantastic with the random Elmerford reference, but whatever, I guess.
Well. It's been quite some time. I can't tell you how much I've been missing you.
Oh, how I've wanted to see you too, dear. So badly. But circumstances have not been kind to us.
Oh, you're such a handsome beau now. Yet you still can't quite shake the feminine speech, can you?
Well, that's for today only, and only while I'm here.
What the hell's going on here?
I have no idea.
Who's there?
Who are you people?
Really now, Asahi? You know it's only the bad boys who get into this eavesdropping business.
I'm sorry.
Hey, you're those children. I mean, the hell's the deal here, you dirty mugs?
Oh no, it's too late for that. We heard everything.
Drat.
Well, I suppose today's as good a day as any. Wouldn't you agree, Akiho?
The hell? That's Akiho?
And there you have it.
Jeez, why didn't you tell us sooner?
How rude. I may look like a man, but I've still the heart of a maiden.
Can't believe you're a chick. I had no idea.
Well, she's just as I described her, though, isn't she? Tall and wearing a suit.
Yes, she certainly does fit that description.
You must keep this a secret, though. The girl I once was, the girl named Akiho, has officially moved back home.
So the woman Akemi was pining for is a former drag queen like herself.
Oh cool, we got a gold ingot for that too. I guess we did come to a conclusion in the very same chapter of this one. Speaking of which, turns out that ingots, by the way, are not something that you sell. You can actually equip them. And the gimmick is it increases your luck, which is actually quite nice for like getting item drops and better gold increase. I was actually using the silver one earlier. I could probably sell the silver one off now, I suppose. But yeah, it turns out that it increases luck.
That's rare. This shop sells PP parts. Shall we upgrade?
God damn it, Moe, and your PP. Right, we're gonna go back to the main plot now, since there's no sub-events.
A save point. Shall we take a break?
Oh god, the boss has been destroyed. He's already, like, down on the floor of Sparko.
Look, a Delusionscape entrance.
And someone collapsed on the ground right next to it.
Boss?
That voice. It's you fellas.
What happened here? Who did this to you?
It was him. I tried to get inside. Then he showed up. The guy in the pink cape. Cannon. Didn't even make a sound.
Cannon?
Snuck up from behind and took me down like it was nothing.
One-shotted him, lol.
Where is he? Where did Cannon go?
Never you mind. We'll catch up with him. Me and my freedom fighters. We'll capture the bastard one of these days. Just wait. Meantime, you and your friends better watch your backs.
Hey, you all right?
Clearly not. He's out cold.
We have to go after Cannon. Now!
But we can't just leave the boss out here like this.
I'm sure that one of his people will be along any minute. He'll be fine. Besides, if they find us standing over his unconscious body, they'll think that we attacked him. But nothing, Ryu.
Ultra Freedom Fighter Akari is on the scene!
Akari, good timing.
What?
Sorry, but could you take care of the boss for us?
Radio! Hey, boss! Wakey wakey, eggs and bakey! It's morning!
Now there's nothing to worry about. Let's do this.
Oh, sorry about this, boss. Next time I see you, I'll make sure I've got a nice bandage ready for you. Into the Delusionscape, then? Please be certain you're well prepared.
It's Morbin time.
The shop seems to sell all kinds of odds and ends. Shall we take a look?
What shop is that? Is it just items? Yeah, just items. You can also buy the cards here too. Anyway. Whoops. Going into the dull Delusionscape. Let's see what this is like. Gothic Lolita Dungeon, the musical, pretty much, I'm assuming.
A save point.
Okay. Yeah, this is creepy.
It's like a haunted house!
Hey.
Even better.
Are we really supposed to get deeper inside this nightmare?
That's how we've always done it. And we're not about to change that now.
Don't tell me you're scared, Yamato.
No! Hell no!
Phew, 'cause I sure am. Take the lead, oh fearless leader.
What?
stop playing around. Cannon's in here somewhere, and he's no joke. So keep your wits about you, and let's just keep on going.
Time for some spoopy happenings. Spoopy hoop and all that stuff.
This looks to be one tough
It is creepy.
party of 4. What'll you have? We aim to serve.
Not so fast. Gotcha.
The fighting form is superb.
To the
Master
ground.
Sergeant. Well done. 2 customers dead. Very good. Warm welcome. The final customer. Here we go. Dedication to service.
Rise down!
I believe I just saw something. Well,
How's that a back attack?
Oh wow!
I did not have my back facing them, that is weird.
It's over!
Still so many customers. Here we go. Customers remain. Let's not falter till the final dish.
Might as well item scrum as well whilst I'm in here.
I believe there may be treasure nearby. Please search thoroughly. It's a customer. Please do. Table for 1, and our customer doesn't even know we're here.
Not so hot.
How much XP? Jeez.
Nothing is impossible. This seems pretty cool. My true strength unlocked.
Just imagine if there was more than just one of those.
This looks to be one tough customer. So many customers. Can we truly serve them all?
You like it's over! You like this?
Find your mark!
You like that?
One customer served by Master Asaki.
You like this?
There's still customers waiting to be served, but we can handle them.
Pierce!
Still seeing customers yet to be served, but we will serve them all. Final customer. Let's show our dedication to service. I believe there may be treasure. So many customers. Can we truly serve them all?
Not so
One customer served by Master Asaki.
Rest in peace.
2 customers remain. Let's not fall to the final dish of service.
Find your mark!
Like the warrior, Master Asahi.
To the side!
First serve.
Take this!
Only 1 foe remains.
Run 'em through.
Closing time is 9.
Fly! Like this?
Excel it!
The more XP we get, the better too. And trust me, we're probably gonna need it. The gate there, so I need to turn the switch on or something. Treasure as well. Ah, the switches are candles, okay. That's kind of cool, I suppose. It's better than just the generic, like, glyph switches that have been in the last few dungeons. More candle, though. There's more than one candle. Okay, there we go. I don't know why, but the music's kind of giving me Banjo-Kazooie vibes. Like the Haunted Mansion.
I believe I just saw some 3 customers, but we get to make the greeting.
blow you away.
So let's say hi.
You like Blaze Blossom?
You
like not so
Final customer. Let's show them our dedication to service.
Not the actual level of the haunted level, but like when you go inside the church and the hand is like playing the organ, kind of like that vibe.
This looks to be one tough customer. So many customers. Can we truly serve them all?
You like that? Please, Blossom. Turn.
You're very strong, Master Asagi. Here we go. Let's go. Only one phone remains. Closing time is 9. A customer has been spotted. Shall we? 3 customers, but we get to make the greeting. So let's say hi.
You like that? You're out. Please, that was easy.
Form is superb, Master Asagi. Well done.
Cross you.
This looks to be one. So many customers. Can we truly serve them
Pull you
all?
away. My turn.
I'd like to lend you a hand. If you'll back
Go to hell.
Here we go. Here we go. Superb, Master Asagi.
That was tough.
There's still customers waiting to be served. We can handle them. It's a door. Shall we enter it? A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage? A full house today. We seem to be quite popular.
You like
Please allow me to be your guide. I can help you. Master Yamato, you struck the enemy's weak point. Continue intent. Right down. 2 customers remain. Let's not falter. Here we go. The final dish is served.
Press. Not so hot. Run them through.
Quite the warrior, Master Asahi. 2 customers served.
As expected. Can't wait to try this.
It's a customer. Please. That's a lot of customers. But at least they haven't seen me. Your final form is superb, Master Asahi.
Right down.
Here we go. So many customers.
Cross you.
There's still customers waiting to be served, but we can handle them. There's still a long way. Let's not falter till the final dish is served.
Now I can do even better. That was educational.
This looks to be one tough customer. Table for 4. Right this way, please.
No problem. Turn. Not so fast.
Mission accomplished. Here we go. Still so many customers yet to be served, but we will serve them all.
Rest in peace.
Only one phone remains.
Mission accomplished.
Like this.
I believe there may be treasure nearby. One customer ready to be seated.
Yes,
Let's
the
show
gold
true
ones.
hospitality.
There's only one of them.
It's over. Gotcha. That was easy.
I'm seriously skilled.
Quite a bunch of XP for them alone, though. Copper ingot. It's probably not as good as what I already have. Yeah, it's the worst one out of the bunch. Statistically, anyway.
Please do ensure you're all presentable.
We'll go and deal with the enemy nearby.
A full house today. We seem to be quite popular.
Problem. You like you're out.
Rest in peace.
Well done.
Round
There's still customers waiting to be served. We can handle them.
Cross you.
Here we go. 2 customers remain. Let's not falter till the final
It's
dish is
over.
served. All right.
That was easy.
Going for it.
My meter's filled to burst.
So a candle there too.
This looks to be one tough customer. What shall we do? Look at all the customers. We must attend to their
Come and
needs
get.
fast.
You like not so please.
They're very strong, Master Asahi.
You like
There are
this?
still customers waiting to be served, but we can handle them.
You like
Like
this?
that. Here we come. There are still customers waiting to be served, but we can handle them. Only one foe remains. Closing time is now. That's a lot of customers. But at least they haven't seen us. Here we go.
You like this? Please, Blossom.
You're very strong, Master Asahi.
It's over, right?
Mission accomplished.
You like
Two
this?
customers yet. Let's show them the way. Only one foe remains.
You like this? You're right. Easy.
I believe there may be treasure nearby. Please search thoroughly. A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage? A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage?
Not so fast. Yeah.
So terrible
That's a
at
lot of
whiffing.
customers, but at least they haven't seen us.
You like please.
I'll cheer for you from here so I don't get in your head. There are still customers waiting to be served, but we can handle them.
Now
Kill
you've
so
done
many
it.
customers just yet, but we will serve them all.
It's over.
Shall we proceed through? As your guide, I'll gladly take point. A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage? A full house today. We seem to be quite
Blow you
popular.
away. You like this? Eat this. Let's end this.
Sahi, you're very astute. That's the enemy's weak point. Your fighting form is superb, Master Sahi. Well done. There are still customers waiting to be served, but we can handle them. Two customers remain. Let's not falter till the finish is served. The final customer. Let's show them our dedication to service.
Crush you.
A customer has been
gold.
spotted.
You like this?
Shall we? Phew, only one customer. We can do
Come
this,
and get-
everybody.
You like this? Hot job. You're out. Run them through.
Here we go. Still a long road ahead. Am I shimmering?
Level up! Yay! Welcome back, Masters. Your table for three
Blow you
awaits.
away. Hot job. Turn.
I'd like to lend you a hand now, if you'll let me.
Hot.
Two customers remain.
Rest
Let's
down.
not falter till the final wish is served.
To the
Only one
ground.
Mission
foe
accomplished.
remains. Closing time is nigh. This looks to be one tough customer.
Yeah.
What shall we do?
Hut.
Three customers, but we get to make the
Come and
greeting.
get me.
So let's say hi.
Hot turn. Please.
That was very strong, Master Sahi.
Not so fast.
Two customers remain. Let's not falter till the final wish is served.
Hot. Eat
Only
this.
one foe remains. Closing time is nigh.
Making a killing on money, I will say that much. So upgrading PP and getting extra equipment shouldn't be too much of an issue.
I believe I just saw something. A full house today. We seem to be quite
No
popular.
problem. You like hut. Turn.
One customer served by Master Sahi. There are still customers waiting to be served, but we can handle them. Two customers remain. Let's not falter till the final dish is served. The final customer. Let's show them our dedication to service.
My true strength unlocked.
Doorway to the next area is now open.
I believe I just saw something sparkle. 3 customers, but we get to make the greeting. So let's say hi. I'll cheer for you from here if I don't get in your way. That was lovely. Two customers remain. Let's go. It's over. Only one foe remains.
It's over. You like this?
Hemp anklet increases attack, defense, and agility by 40. That's pretty decent. I'm not going for drops right now, I guess. In fact, everyone should have something that increases their stats slightly. Like, I can deal with the HP drop slightly.
A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage? A full house today. We seem to be quite popular.
Problem. It's over! Go to hell! That was
Fighting game is superb, Master Asaki.
You like it? You're
Still a
out!
long road ahead. Yet to be served. Take this.
Rest in
Only one
pieces.
foe remains. Closing fire.
That's it!
I'd like to lay your hand on
Mission
It's over!
Not gonna lie, this floor's a little bit confusing. Confusing. Yeah, that's a new word.
It's a customer. Please do ensure you're all presentable.
I'm
Shall we
assuming that's the
proceed
next
through?
floor up.
A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage?
Not so fast!
Look at all the customers. We must attend to their
I'll blow
needs
you
fast.
hot! You like hot? Hot? Do your thing! Go to hell!
You
Hot!
found the enemy's weak
Round
point.
edge!
Still some more customers. Take the good team them all. Still some more customers yet to be served. But we don't have them all.
Do your
Two
thing!
customers. Let's show them a warm welcome. The final customer.
Right
Let's
down!
show them our dedication to
Hot!
service.
We rule!
Oh, those golem things
This
are in
looks
here
to be
too.
one tough customer. What?
Just
4
recolored by the looks
customers.
of them.
Make sure you don't get
Come
surrounded.
and get hot! Hot! You like you're out! Run
I'd
them
like
through!
to lend you a hand now. If
That
you
was
like.
easy!
There are still customers waiting to be served. But we can handle them.
Gotcha!
You're quite the warrior, Master Asaki. Two
Around we
customers
go!
today.
Hot!
Two customers down. Let's show them a warm
Rest in
welcome. Only one foe remains. Closing time is time. Here we go.
Mission accomplished.
A customer has been spotted. So many customers. Can we truly serve them
Blow you
all?
away! You like hot? You like turn? That
Your
was
fighting
easy!
form is perfect. Here we go. Well done.
Let's end this!
There's still customers waiting to be served. We can handle
Rest
them.
in
The final customer. Let's show our dedication to service. Shall we return then? It is important to know one's limits. It's a customer. Please do. That's a lot of customers.
Come
but
and
at least
get
they
me.
haven't seen
You
us
like
yet.
Gotcha.
They're very strong, Master Asagi. There are still customers waiting to be served. We can handle them. There are still customers waiting to be served. We can handle them. Here we customers yet. Let's show them a warm welcome. I'd like to lend you a hand now. Go ahead.
We rule!
Like other games telling me to use Imagine mode, but I'm not
I
going
believe
to.
I just saw something sparkle.
Saving that for the boss fight. It's like in FF10, whenever I did overdrives, I'd always save them for the big important boss fights.
I believe there may be
Not so
treasure
fast.
nearby. There are 4 customers. Let's seat them quickly
No
before
problem.
they see us.
You like
I'll cheer for you from here so I don't get in your way. There are still customers waiting to be served. We can handle them.
You like
That's lovely, Mr. Saki. That customer has been served.
You like
And customers, let's show them a warm welcome.
You like
Final customer,
Not so fast.
let's show them our dedication
Nothing
to
is
service.
impossible.
Another silver ingot. Candle over there isn't there, that I've not touched. Oh, gates in front of it. Never mind. Previous floor. Let me get the map up. Candles down there, okay.
A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage?
Hot.
So many customers. Can we truly serve them all?
You like hot? Please, Blossom.
One customer served by Master Asagi. There are still customers waiting to be served.
Mission
We can handle
hell!
them. Only one phone remains. Closing time is now. I believe I just saw something sparkle from this direction. A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage?
Life bottle.
You like this?
So many customers. Can we truly serve
Pull
them
you
all?
away. Hot, please, Blossom.
I'll cheer for you from here so I don't get in your way. There are so many customers yet to be served. We will serve them all. Here,
Rest in peace.
let's show them a warm welcome.
Mission accomplished.
It's a save point. Perhaps we should make use of it.
I'm assuming when we go through there, the boss will be on the other side, because where the save point's located. Gotta look for the gold enemy.
It's a customer. Please do ensure you're all presentable. Table for one, and our customer doesn't even know we're
problem.
here.
Hot, you like this?
I'd like to lend you a hand now, if you'll let me.
As expected.
More tablets. Can never have too many. I'm assuming it's that one over there, so this one in turn should probably open the way to the boss now, I'm assuming. Well, opens to a doorway. That's kind of cool. Right, we're gonna save before we go in. Just in case. This dungeon ain't been too bad, TBH. It's been alright.
Asahi, is that who I think it is?
No mistaking it. We might not have found Cannon, but with that clothing and hair, it's gotta be.
Kotomi!
Ugh, rabble. Introduce yourselves.
Hey,
You!
long time no see.
How dare you remember me? And after I strictly forbade you from doing so. And do I see you breathing and blinking your eyes? Unacceptable. I told you not to do either within 1 meter of me. In fact, I still haven't given you permission to talk to me. So get out of my sight, right now!
The hell's this chick's problem?
Chick? Did you just call me a chick? I am none other than Kotomi Sanada, and to non-Neanderthals that name carries with it considerable distinction. Yet you worthless maggot, you waste of flesh, you dare call me a chick? Know your place! Though perhaps the gravest insult is to see my image reflected in your nauseating corneas.
What?
Oh, hey, man.
Kotomi, we've been looking for
Good
you.
to see you.
Did you not hear my unspoken edict not to call me by my given name? Or do your unevolved ears find the language of man too complicated and overwhelming to fathom? It wearies me listening to uneducated primates trying in vain to communicate their simple ideas.
You know, you shouldn't speak to people that way.
Saki, let me handle this one. Hey, Kotomi, we're really not your enemies, honest.
I don't think you understand how this works.
Huh?
The only one who can determine whether or not you're my enemy is me.
Oh, it's good, man.
Only one customer. We can do this, everybody.
I'm doing good, thank you.
Dark stage!
Oh yeah, we gotta face her.
You're out!
You're still running away!
Darkly
Take this!
Still got more in me.
Triple this up!
Keep your distance! Find your mark!
Didn't hurt a bit.
A moment unguarded. Dark
Take
stage!
Gotcha.
Run him through!
I still got more in me. Uppercut!
Keep your distance!
Now you've done it.
A moment unguarded. Dark stage! Blind dark!
I don't believe
Didn't hurt a
that.
bit.
Nah, single player. It does look a bit like an online RPG, sort of, doesn't it, in a way? Just how the combat runs.
So annoying! Here we go!
I still got more in me.
Peer into the abyss.
To the ground!
Mr. Ryu, you've discerned the enemy's weak points.
Do your thing!
Release your delusion.
Thanks!
Didn't hurt a bit.
Peer into the abyss.
Here we go.
Keep your distance!
Check
Now
this.
you've done it.
Peer into the abyss.
Run him through!
I don't believe
I still
that.
got more in me.
Run him through!
Please allow me to be your guide.
Sounds pretty
Run him through!
Keep your distance!
Please allow me to be your
Didn't
guide.
hurt a bit.
I can help you.
Peer into the abyss.
You're out! Turn!
I still got more in me.
Peer into the abyss.
Around we go!
I'd like to lend you a hand now.
It's over! Uppercut! Run him through! This!
There's a lot of noise pollution with like attacks being screamed out right
I don't
now.
believe that attack is effective.
You like this?
Keep your
To
distance!
the ground!
Here we go! Take this! Peer into the abyss. Black hole!
Eat this! Go to hell!
Black hole!
I'm alive!
Peer into the abyss.
Right
Black
down!
hole!
Cross it!
You're very sick. That's the enemy's weak point.
Nah, it's action RPG where you mash buttons.
Peer
Pretty
into
much.
the abyss.
Run him through! Run him through!
I should play some turn-based though. I haven't done that in quite a while.
Peer into the abyss.
To the ground!
Black hole!
I'm alive!
The opportunity is down! Here we go!
Here introduce
I don't think this attack is effective. Wow, you're all in perfect sync!
Oh, I put on special and we like destroy her right away. I didn't even get a chance to chain. Oh well.
My meter's filled to burst.
Oh cool, no worries.
Now I can do even better!
I'm seriously skilling.
Nice chilled stream for a chilled relaxation.
Hey, not bad.
Oh, we learnt front flip. Nice. I can put that on him too. I think Saki has it too.
You about done now?
Katomi, please. We really don't want to fight with you. Would you just hear us out?
You are not worthy to call me by my given name. Address me as Lady Sonata, or don't address me at all!
Basically, you have these things called delusions, and there's monsters tied to them. You have to defeat the boss monsters in order to get rid of people's delusions. That's kind of the entire, like, summation of what we're doing. The main character, Asahi, is a NEET, by the way. He's not in education, employment, or training. He watches a lot of anime and reads manga all day. He has a friend called Mizuki, who is known since childhood. Mizuki's kind of gone MIA. He's like ran off and joined some other group of people called the Akiba Freedom Fighters. It sounds fun. Oh, it's definitely he's kind of like male Imaru-chan actually, now that I think about it. Just not as obnoxious, I guess.
What is wrong with all of you? How can you just stroll into someone's world uninvited with mud still on your boots?
Yoshino's really worried about you.
Did you say Yoshino?
I did. You've got her worried sick. She's worried about you, Kato. It's like there's a part of her missing when you're not there.
I still won't go back. I've been searching for this for so long now.
Ryu, the girl with the pink hair, is an idol, and she was stuck in her own delusion for a while. The art style is anime. Yeah, pretty much.
High and low since I was
I've gotta
just a
take a
little
sip.
girl. And now, I finally found it. A world all my own. Created just for me. If you do see Yoshino, however, I want you to give her a message for me. Tell her I have found where I belong, and I am never coming home.
Oh, but...
So that's how you intend to run away from reality, then?
Hey, Saki, take it easy on her.
Asaki, you stay out of this.
What do you mean, exactly?
This is a cozy place you have here. It really is like living in a dream. The whole landscape was shaped by your own desires.
That's absolutely right. This is my world. And if you understand that, you should have no trouble getting out.
That's not happening. I'm destroying this place. It's a delusion, so it's my job to nullify it.
Going a little overboard, Hoshino.
And by doing so, I will protect Akihabara and the entire world from being overrun by delusion.
Basically, the person that's suffering from delusions are called delusers, and when delusers have a strong desire to bring their delusion into reality, it bleeds into reality, kind of. That's roughly their explanation. By the way, this game is in the series of the Akiba games. There's like 3 of these games. You have Akiba Strip, Hellbound and Undressed. No, Hellbound and Undressed. Hellbound and Debriefed. And then you have Akiba Strip 2, which is Undressed and Undead. Both of those games have something to do with vampires, and you have to strip the clothing off vampires, essentially, to melt them. I like the story of the first 2 games more so. I mean, this one isn't too bad, it's got nothing to do with vampires like the first 2 games. It's more... I feel like it's trying to do what Persona kind of does, I suppose. Sort of.
You really are off your rocker. Are you some champion of justice now? Nullifying delusions? Saving the world? For whose benefit, exactly?
Well, obviously, that would be...
Exactly. You are sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. Even elementary schoolers know better than that. Tell me, whom have I been inconveniencing here? And in what way? Go on, answer me.
Well...
I said, answer me!
But this delusion has to be destroyed.
The world has shunned me. Therefore, I now choose to shun the world.
If you love fan servicey games, the first two Akiba games are great. This one's alright, but it's nothing. It's not as fan servicey as the other two in that sense. They didn't too long remaster Akiba Strip 1, which is the Hellbound and debriefed version, which is pretty alright. I like Akiba 2 the most. And fun little fact, they're doing a new DLC, quote unquote, for Akiba 2 where the maid character Kari can have her own route now. Before you couldn't have an ending with her, but as of the update when they make it, you'll be able to, which will be quite nice.
But this is my world. My own world. Just for me. So, pray tell.
Huh?
This world you choose to protect? Will it have a place for me in it?
A lone girl is rejected by the world. So she rejects it right back. She makes a world all her own. A lone girl is chosen by the world. So she, in turn, chooses it. But that, too, is a world all her own. A world here and a world there. Whose world is reflected in one's eyes? The answer will come. Just think on it.
No,
Perhaps through
I'll tell you in
this,
a moment.
those two could reach an understanding. In the present, past, and even the future.
Right, we're at the end of the chapter. Basically, no, you play as like a main character. You can change your character skin and stuff when you clear the game once, which is quite nice. So there is like a level of character customization, kind of, in a sense. But what you do is you pick like an affinity dialogue with each like female character that you can get along with, and you get different endings depending on which one you have the most affinity with. For example, so in like Shizuku, I'm not going to ruin Shizuku's ending, but like with Shizuku, like she's got an entire route dedicated to her with the protagonist riding off into the sunset with her, pretty much. There's also one with Shion as well. They've all got like their own routes. Yeah. It's sort of, I was going to say, it's sort of dating sim-ish, kind of, but not quite, you know. Right, we're going to save, because we've like come to the end of the chapter, and we're moving on to the next one. I'm not going anywhere yet, by the way. It's just that, I was not too far from the last end of the other chapter. It's just that we're rolling on to 6 now after that dungeon.
My, that certainly does sound like an eventful encounter.
Still no trace of Cannon, though, and the delusion remains unnullified.
Cannon, by the way, is a guy with a top hat and cane and pink cape. He's kind of the guy that's granting people the power of delusions and stuff too. He can give anyone what they desire, which is kind of, you know, he's kind of like the genie in the lamp, except he's running around and giving people the ability to pull delusions into reality. Oh, thanks, man, that's appreciated. Oh god, I forgot about that email to Dexter. The shades, the GG shades.
Yeah, because we weren't allowed to nullify it.
We were basically thrown out.
I'm sure it was simply too precious a place. She wanted no one to encroach upon it.
So are you saying
The
we should
gacha
just leave it
emotes,
be?
quote unquote.
Not exactly. I'm just thinking out loud here. One person can never truly get in the head of another. A person's feelings are all her own, and hers alone. And the truest of those feelings are hidden away, deep in the recesses of her heart.
What are our options then? Is there nothing we can...
Yes, it's true that one can never know another's true feelings. However, that doesn't mean you can't try, right?
Try?
Why is she smiling? Why is she sad? Why is she crying? Each of these is a reaction, is it not? It stands to reason there's a reason for each one.
So, aura of mystery aside, you're saying we never really understood how Katomi felt. Or maybe never even tried to.
If only we could get a better idea what's going on in her head.
Well, we didn't do a very good job of, like, getting into her head at all, did we? We kind of just ran up to her and beat up on her. It's a bit bad. TBH.
She's not exactly rolling out the red carpet, though, is she?
But
That's
that
a fair
doesn't mean
point.
there's no way in. Isn't there someone who knows all there is to know about Katomi?
You mean Yoshino?
Not a girl. Yoshino and Katomi were practically inseparable.
Oh man, why didn't I think of that? Great idea. Let's just find Yoshino and ask her all about Katomi.
And then do what with that information?
Well, we could...
If we learn that Kotomi needs her delusion, do we just give up on nullifying it?
To deflate the bubble or not to deflate? It's a big question. So why not wait till you know more to answer it? Your first step should simply be to get to the heart of the problem. Get to know the girl, then decide what to do.
Get to know her, huh?
Are you okay, Saki?
Oh, no, it's nothing. Do you have any idea where we could find Yoshino at this time of day?
You might have some luck looking for her on Junk Street.
Understood. Thank you very much.
Before you go, though, Saki, I'd just like you to bear one thing in mind. While you seek to destroy delusions, and Katomi seeks only to embrace hers, you two are more alike than you might admit.
Polar opposites in a sense. Opposite ends of the coin, that's what Akemi's getting at. Is there any sub-events? Oh, of course there's sub-events. How many do we have? Probably just the one, maybe? Sub-events are kind of like side missions. They pad out the game a bit more. I think also to get the true ending you have to do each sub-event, so... Shooting for every sub-event along the way too. Some of them are kind of entertaining.
It's always good to save regularly, but mindfully.
And some of them are just like traipsing around in from one area to another.
A delusion
Like
state.
no,
Shall we enter?
Oh, it's
I
the
believe
other
we may
maid.
be about to trigger an event.
I've forgotten her name. Nani was it, or Nana? I think it was. Oh, the free roam around Akiba, yeah. It's kind of nice. Most of the map has kind of been recycled from Akiba 2. The only thing that's changed is
Trading cards can make you
some of the
stronger,
shops have
so
been
let's stock
updated.
up.
Naturally. Yeah, Nana Nawa. I can't pronounce her name fully. Just Nana. Coincidentally, the same name that the sister character had in the second game. Nana was so good in the second game, though. Like the sister character, Nana.
Well, if it isn't Master Asahi. Today's another beautiful day, isn't it? In weather like this, I just want to yell out to passersby, "Go to the beach or something, you dumbass!"
Are you broken?
I've been looking all over for you, young miss.
Young miss? Are you referring to Nana?
So this is where you've been hiding, eh? Come now. It's time to go home.
Master Asahi, hit the bricks!
What the... Nana?
Where do I go? Where? Oh, of course, the back alley. There shouldn't be any people there.
Trading cards can make you stronger, so let's stock up.
Wasn't that the guy with the scythe a minute ago there?
I think we lost him, but that was a really close call.
Who the heck was that?
He,
Young miss, you can run, but you can't hide. You must return home this instant, young miss. If you don't...
I have no plans to go back, so I'd appreciate it if you would just back off and leave me alone.
But young miss...
Stop calling me that. When will you get it through your thick skull that I'm Nana now, of love and peace? Come on, Master Asahi. We're on the lam again. Try to keep up.
Nana? The hell?
We should be safe for sure this time.
Nana, who the hell was that guy? I swear my life just flashed before my eyes.
Well,
Do you not want to talk about it?
Never thought I'd run into you here of all places.
who is it now?
Huh. Don't tell me you've forgotten. Ever since you trounced me, I've been pouring every last bit of my blood, sweat, and tears into my training.
I trounced you?
Playing dumb, are we? You know exactly what I mean. I'm talking about the Might Club.
Master Asahi, we need to run again right now.
Ugh, this is getting really old now.
It's always good to save regularly, but mindfully.
Where's that station, isn't it? Okay. Sometimes it's fast just to fast travel there rather than run around all the way to it.
A delusionscape. Shall we enter?
Other side. Yeah, it's my exact reaction to this sub-event right now.
Okay. This time I'm absolutely sure we're safe. Sorry to get you mixed up in all of this.
I have literally no idea what's going on here. What was it that guy was saying? Might Club?
Oh, that? He didn't say
Fight
my
Club.
club. He said Mighty Cubs. That idol group where the boys all dress as boxing bears.
But he said you trounced him.
I think we both misheard that. What he said was, I, renounced him.
You're not very good at this.
I am too. I renounced him because he said the Mighty Cubs weren't cute. But with those fake little plushy noses.
Okay, let's just say that's fine and move on, shall we? What I really want to know is, who are the Makishima family?
How do you know about them?
Oh, right, the time loop. She must have forgotten all about our previous encounter.
Oh yeah,
told
can't
you?
know that.
And how much do you know about the Makishimas?
So, you're actually invoking the name of the Makishima family now, young miss?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Sunday loops, by the way, in this game.
Young miss, please be reasonable. You must return home. Your father's...
This discussion is over. Woe unto he who persists in trying to take me home.
But young miss...
Woe unto he. We're going to have to do this the hard way, aren't we? Asahi, will you give us a minute? Looks like this is to be the site of today's battlefield, and we're in bad company.
Nana?
I won't show any mercy. If my words don't convince you to let me go, then maybe you'll listen to my fist! Ah! Flying Tackle bomb! I can't be stopped now! Secret technique of the Makishima style. Nadi Nandi Kesvara's sparkling wave cannon!
I am bested.
This pointless bout has disgraced my fist with its pointlessness.
Holy crap, that was amazing! I've never seen that technique before.
So cool! Are they like shooting an action movie or some junk?
Is this real life? Are they doing on-location filming for Battle Maid Ren Morohoshi?
I think maybe some innocent bystanders might have seen that.
Yeah, she really did, didn't she? They really do put their all into the voice acting.
A thorough defeat, and not a single vital organ damaged.
Oh, good. He's fine.
That ought to teach you to give up when the giving's good. I'm no young miss. You got that? I'm Nana Nanao.
But...
And I'm headed back to work. Master Asahi, once again, I'm terribly sorry to have roped you into this mess.
I, don't mind. Really. I think.
Thank you very much for your understanding.
Young miss, please, wait!
My understanding, huh? That's not the word I'd use. And is Nana a mage or something? I mean...
I can't be stopped now! Secret technique of the Makishima style. Nadi Nandi Kesvara's sparkling wave cannon!
Yeah, that voice, though.
Secret technique of the Makishima style? I mean, could that be any more on the nose?
Oh, Selkos reduces magic cast time to 95%. You know who would definitely benefit with that? Ryu. Oh yeah, she's gonna lose her stat buff from the anklet though. It's only a 5% drop though. It's not as good as I thought it would be. The game was tricking me with its numbers again. Like, it's only 5% percentage of what we actually have to wait for casting time, so... Hey, it's this game in an entire nutshell, really. Even during
point.
battles.
Shall we take a break?
Actually, I don't think they've screamed out attack names per se. They just scream like a bunch of battle phrases.
That's rare. This shop sells PP parts. Shall we upgrade?
PP parts. I want to hear the voice bit where she mentions upgrading our PP. It never fails to make me laugh. That'll put my AP up to 9, that's quite nice. PP, that's what I need to mess with. Yeah, he doesn't have the Q4. I'll give him the Q4. Motherboards are expensive in this game. Hemp cap. Might as well just upgrade Asahi for the time being, since he is the main character. Give him the old coat as well, since they have the same, like, interchangeable parts for coats and stuff. More maid stuff going on. So we've got to get more information here about our goth friend.
Excuse me, Yoshino?
Oh, if it isn't, I'm very sorry, but who might you be again? In fact, I'm fairly certain we haven't met before. Is there something I can help you with?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I guess you haven't.
Oh yeah,
that
Sunday
makes this significantly more awkward. Yoshino, we know you don't know us, but we have a request. Can you tell us about Katomi?
You want to know about the mistress?
Yeah, we'd like to know more about her. And this is totally not due to guilty consciences or anything. No way. We just, well...
Asahi, stop. Seriously. Not helping. I'm so sorry about him. What he meant to say is, we've heard some rumors that the young mistress of the Sonata family has gone missing. And while we might not be able to offer much help, we've gathered together to aid in the search.
Are you friends of hers from school? No, that wouldn't be possible since she doesn't go to school.
We're people who might become her friends in the future, so we want to know everything there is to know.
Become friends with the mistress? I mean no offense, but that hardly seems likely.
Friends or not, please tell us whatever you can. What's driven Katomi to become the way she is?
Are you saying you've met the mistress?
Well, in a manner of speaking.
Well, first, I must thank you for taking an interest in her. It makes me happier than you could know to be able to speak with other people about the mistress like this.
What do you mean by that exactly?
Mistress Katomi is the heir to a noble family that has long prospered here in Akihabara. However, the headmaster and mistress were terribly busy with work. They moved overseas when the mistress was still but a little girl. This was over 10 years ago, and they still only return home to Japan once a year at best. Any child would feel isolated in such a situation, and try as I might, I have failed to quell her loneliness, which is why she made her many friends.
So she did make friends?
Yes, but perhaps I should have used the word created rather than made, out of blank white sheets of paper.
So the dolls in that delusion were...
Ko began to close herself off in her room, and invited her friends to live in the dollhouse the headmaster sent. That room became her life. To anyone else, it was empty, but to her, it was packed floor to ceiling with friends.
So in the end, Katomi just really wanted friends?
That's what I'd always thought, but I was never able to succeed in giving her what she desired. And now she's gone, vanishing right before my very eyes.
Thank you for taking the time to tell us all that.
And thank you as well. The chance to speak to you about the mistress lifts my spirits. This has been quite a mysterious day, as I've been approached not once, but twice with questions about the mistress.
Twice?
Yes.
Akiba.
Earlier, people calling themselves the
Fighters.
Akihabara Freedom Fighters came inquiring about her as well.
The Freedom Fighters?
There's no time to waste. Let's go.
Whoa, now, hold up. Saki, you need to calm yourself down.
I can't. Not when the Freedom Fighters are so far ahead of us. I'm going after them. I trust you won't be far behind.
Did I say something I shouldn't have, perhaps?
Not at all. Don't worry about her. Sorry to get you wrapped up in all this. Well, whether we're the ones who find her or not, I hope Katomi comes back to you soon. We'll do all we can, okay?
If you should find her, I'd ask that you please give her a message. Tell her that I will always be waiting for her, no matter how long it takes.
Okay, time to see if we can catch up with Saki. Let's move, people!
This shop sells PP parts. Shall we upgrade?
Back to the doll Delusion then, which was in the Electric Town era, if I remember correctly.
It's a save point. Perhaps we should make use of it. Shall we stock up on items? Be certain you purchase enough. Into the Delusionscape then? Please be certain you're well prepared. This shop seems to sell all kinds of odds and ends. Shall we take a look? It's a save point. Perhaps we should make use of it. A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage?
Is he wearing a dog tag? Does look like a necklace, actually. I think it might be, I'm not too sure. I can't seem to zoom in more. Kind from a distance, it kind of does look like one.
I believe I just saw something sparkle from this direction. A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage?
I'm not going to be fighting too much in here, to be fair. Unless I end up, like, knocking into an enemy accidentally. Okay, we're gonna go round.
I believe I just saw something sparkle from this direction. A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage? A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage? It's a customer. Please do ensure you're all present.
Next floor up. They just entered through the door, pretty much, which opened up.
A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage?
I've opened up most of this
area. This looks to be
anyway.
one tough customer. What shall we do?
Apart from
I believe I just saw something sparkle from this direction.
I could probably do those on my
4 customers, but
spare
all
time.
are not ready to open yet.
problem.
How careless.
Yeah, it's a bit metaphysical. They kind of just
One customer
sort of
by Master
find the
Asaki.
door and
There's
find a
still
way to
customers
open it
waiting.
usually.
We can handle them. Well done, Master Yamato. Well done.
The way they go inside dungeons is the deluser, or the person suffering from the delusions, has to find the way in first. They can't just run up to a dungeon and be like, oh, okay, I'm going to enter now. They have to have the person who owns the delusion open the door up, even if it's unknowing, in a way. 9 times out of 10, it just means they end up tailing them and following them, or just causing a reaction for the door to open.
What wonders?
So some doors are actually triggered by certain reactions from the delusers, for example. The game does use the whole kind of wizard did it
Looks
logic
to be one tough customer. What shall
when
we
it comes to
3 customers? We should attempt to greet them at the door next time.
it's definitely something.
It's over!
One customer served by Master Asaki.
Run 'em through!
I mean, in the first Akiba games, the first 2, there's no dungeons, because it wasn't really intended to be an RPG in
This
that
looks to be one
sense.
tough 3
more,
customers. We should attempt to greet them at the door.
it's more beat 'em up kind of sort of combat in that game than the first two.
Engage the master.
With like dating sim-ish mechanics for each girl routes that you can have. There's a leveling up system in the first two, but it's very artificial. Like, your stats slightly increase with each level up, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. They need to figure out why she is the way she is. Getting rid of every delusion isn't, you know, always the preferred way. Atsaki's like hell-bent on cleansing the world of delusions.
It's a customer. Please. A full house today. We seem to be quite popular. You're very strong, Master Asaki. Still so many customers yet to be served, but we will serve them all. Well, there are still customers waiting to be served, but we can handle them. 2 customers yet. Let's show them a warm welcome.
Uppercut!
Mission accomplished. Shut down, Master Yamato. Well done. Only 1 foe remains. Floating to the
Rest in pieces.
Nope, not that way, this way.
It's a customer. Please do ensure you're all presentable. A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage? A save point. Shall we take a break?
Oh, there's Akari. Is that Akari? Yeah, it is.
There she is!
And not a freedom fighter to be seen, thank goodness.
Hey, doesn't it look like those two are talking about something?
You've been feeling pretty lonely all this
Saki
time,
that was there.
haven't you, Kotomi?
I thought Akari was there
Why
for some
have
reason.
you dragged yourself back here? Didn't I tell you never to darken my doorway again? Not that I'm shocked you've forgotten, since you have the kind of memory that would fill a goldfish with
Oh, that's
confidence.
Moe Girl, the Moe Maid Girl's gimmick.
Why don't we leave this place together?
I'll switch to
you
the
and
other
I?
one, you'll
Back
see
to
why
the real world.
in a
The
minute.
true world. A world where there are lots and lots of fun things just waiting for us. Like crepes. So delicious. And you can buy all sorts of things from these quaint little stores with cute owners. If you wanted, we could even go look at clothes together. And...
Is this some kind of joke? Who would ever be caught dead spending time with the likes of you?
You wanted friends, though, right? You've been dealing with soul-crushing loneliness for a long, long time, right? Well, I'll be your friend, if you want. So come on. Let's head back to the real world together, okay? You can't just stay in a place like this forever. You just can't.
What do you mean by a place like this? I don't know what you've heard, or where you heard it, but what could a trash woman like you possibly know about me? Your utter foolishness and uppity pride are both unwanted and unwelcome. Do the world a favor and disappear from it. Did you really think your pathetic attempts at pandering to my psyche would get me to do a sudden 180? You are to stop trying to get into my head right this very instant.
I wasn't pandering. I was completely serious.
Serious? Ha! You're a hypocrite, that's all you are.
No, I'm not.
And you still haven't answered my question from yesterday either.
What are you talking about?
Okay, break it up.
Asahi, Ryu, Yamato.
I heard the whole thing. And I know you. You're not a hypocrite. You wouldn't say all that unless you really, really meant it. But you also need to think about how it must have sounded from Kotomi's perspective.
So, yeah, I'll quickly mention it here. The maid girl who keeps referring to the monsters as customers, that's kind of her shtick, like her gimmick. There's another creature called Pinkun, or another character called Pinkun, that weird pink floating creature with the pink eyes. He's pretty obnoxious. There's a reason why I have Maid Girl be the battle commentator, as it were. I'll switch to Pinkun just for lols later on. You'll probably understand why I ended up switching it to Maid Girl.
Say you do lead her out of here? What will you do with this place afterward?
You know.
So you'll destroy this delusion? Even though it's come from Katomi's heart and represents her dearest wish? Even I'd have some trouble believing that someone playing something like that would want to be friends.
Anyone who's new to this game from now on has to suffer Pinkun at least once now. It's kind of like a tradition now at this point.
That's not true.
Impressive. One wretch's words are actually making sense now.
If you actually think that Navi from Ocarina of Time was annoying, oh boy, you're gonna think otherwise when you hear what Pinkun's like.
But Katomi, you have to understand something too. Saki really, truly, genuinely wants to make friends with you. Even if you dismiss everything else she's saying, you shouldn't dismiss that.
She plans on destroying my world.
But I have to. If I don't nullify the delusions, they'll start to eat away at reality.
But if you do nullify this delusion, the only world that's ever been kind to me will be gone.
Still, even if your delusion is gone, you'll have me standing by your side.
Give it up, Saki.
Oh, you haven't.
Why? Why are you stopping me?
Just think of any annoying video game character and just put them up against Pinkun, and you'll probably soon change your mind over what's more annoying. Pinkun is really obnoxious. And the funniest thing is, this game, I feel like this game really did try to bank on the Pinkun thing. Like they wanted this to be their mascot kind of thing. It really does feel ham-fisted and forced. I would actually dare put Pinkun underneath the failed mascots category, I guess. Oh, you haven't finished it yet.
Because you just don't get it.
Get what?
What
don't I get?
Great, by the way.
Saki, you've all been helping me nullify delusions this whole time. You've protected the world for the good of all people.
And who are these people exactly?
All of them. They are who they are. They're the reason I do all of this.
Saki, how could you?
Even you, Pinkun? Why? Tell me why. What have I done wrong? If we don't nullify the delusions, the real world will be eaten by lies. And the world will...
Saki, are you really doing this for the world's sake?
I see. I'm sorry. I was wrong.
Hey, are you...
This world doesn't need the likes of me, does it?
Hold on!
Where are you going?
Nice to see she finally gets it.
Saki, wait!
How about y'all wait, right where you're standing?
Yoo-hoo!
Oh, here's the Karian boss.
I warned you not to get in our way, but you just wouldn't listen.
We found you here yesterday with your ass freshly kicked, you know.
Just by hearing
I
the
was
voice.
just caught unawares is all. That cannon's a real coward. Attacking a guy from behind like that.
Oh, it does a whole lot much more than worse than that, believe me. It does a whole lot worse. We're still going to suffer through it at least once.
Just the two of you today?
Two's all we need to handle a half-pint delusion like this. Especially now that I'm prepared.
Get out of the way, you drawling doofus!
Why? You planning on running after your friend even after she abandoned you? This little missy's right. You're pathetic.
Wait, what? Are you guys having a fight with Saki?
Just to let you know, these two here are the Akiba freedom fighters of this game. The Akiba freedom fighters in the first two Akiba games exist, and, well, you kind of play as them, or at least you play as the main character of that group. Originally, they are a ragtag bunch who just stand up for Akiba and everything that it's worth, regardless of what interests or hobbies or whatever. Kind of like a mishmash ragtag bunch of people. In this game, they dress in white, and they're basically the antithesis of everything that is Akiba freedom fighters, and I dislike them so much in that regard. Because it goes against the very nature of what the freedom fighters stood for. It's almost like they're a bastardization of it, really.
I'm sorry, but I really don't have the time to explain. I really just need you guys to get out of our way.
Pikachu.
But Asahi, if we leave this spot now, then Katomi will have to face down the freedom
It
fighter
does look
all
like a
by
Pokemon,
herself.
actually.
What, you fellas planning on going AWOL too then?
Answer the question, soldier!
Boss, Akari, I know we've had our differences, and I know I'm asking a lot here.
Oh, no worries.
But just for today, would you please stand aside and let us through? Oh, and leave this poor girl alone.
I mean, to be fair, I love the Akiba Freedom Fighters group so much in the first 2 games. Because that was what made them so awesome. Is the fact that they, you know, they were just kind of... There could be anybody and anybody. That was the best part, really. And then on this opposite end of the spectrum, you've got them uniformed, and it's like, oh, don't. Why take a good thing and ruin it, you know?
Ooh, I'd like that too, very much.
Ironically, the group that we're playing as now, running around being ragtag and doing stuff, is more Akiba Freedom Fighter than these 2 right here.
Ditto. What's gotten into you? You eat something that didn't agree with you? Like hell are we freedom fighters gonna listen to some punk kid's request? If the fate of Akiba's on the line, we ain't never gonna stand down.
Okay, you guys win. We're gonna go back to our hideout now and call it a day.
What the... Akari? Heck are you doing taking matters into your own hands? I'm the boss for a reason, remember?
But boss, this is what you're always telling me. You said when somebody's in trouble, we should always listen to their requests.
Consorted,
Well-
I guess I did.
Well, that's one little, that's true. The Akiba did do that. They would actually, like, listen to everyone.
Please. Seriously, I'm begging you here.
Oh, fine, just this once. I'm gonna let you guys get out of here.
I
Called
know,
an early
right?
day myself. This is just for today, you hear me? This is the last free pass you're ever gonna get.
He really does look like a Bancho character, like a delinquent in any other anime that's always, like, the comedic relief. He kind of already is comedic relief, actually. I mean, we found him unconscious on the floor at one point.
Akihabara Freedom Fighters, withdraw!
Withdraw!
You should be
Okay,
safe now.
that was kind of funny.
And just when did I ever ask you to protect me?
Sorry. For everything.
Just get out of here right now. Every one of you.
Yeah, that's what we were planning on. Come on, gang.
She's literally doing the fucking Squidward meme. She's literally kicking us all out of her house. Jesus Christ.
We've still got to find Saki. At least pick up what you dropped before you go.
Alright, I'm gonna try calling her. Or I would if I ever got her number. Huh, probably should have done that.
Oh, I have it. I'll try.
We're sorry, but the phone you've dialed is either powered off or outside the service area.
I can't get through.
Damn
Oh,
it!
no.
Where did she go?
Not like there's a lot of room to run here. She couldn't have gotten very far.
Then let's all split up and try to find her.
Funny if you try to just phone someone who's not available, it says that the phone is not available. To which they've either blocked your number or outside of the service.
So far, no good. Like she disappeared.
I couldn't find her either.
Where the heck did she go?
Damn it. This is all my fault. I was so focused on thinking about how Katomi felt that I didn't even take a moment to think about Saki's feelings.
You're not the only one.
I did the same thing. Somewhere in my heart of hearts, I just kept thinking, it's Saki, and Saki will be just fine.
Yeah. Saki might be a girl with a grand mission, but she's still just an ordinary girl when you get down to it.
But where could she have gone?
It is getting pretty late. Maybe she went back home.
You think so? I don't actually know where her home is, come to think of it.
I don't either.
Same.
For all the time we've spent with Saki, we really don't know her very well at all, do we?
I guess not.
A little bit awkward.
Well, lucky for you, you've got me.
Pinkun.
Oh, that makes
I'll go
everything
check up
better.
on her, so you just hang tight for a bit.
Thank you so much, Pinkun. That'll be a big help.
You can count on me. I know Saki better than just about anyone.
Well, while he's off checking on her, why don't we drop by Violet Eden for a bit? Beats sitting on our hands.
I like that idea. Maybe Akemi knows something that could help us, too.
Fine by me. I'll meet you there.
Fly safe, Pinkun.
God damn it, the game's gonna take him away from us, so I can't. Yeah, I knew it. I can't even show you what Pinkun does when we're in the overworld now. God damn it. Only people that suffer from the delusions can. Pretty much. As well as the main cast, of course. Because they have the ability to see delusions. Or at one point were suffering from delusions. Ryu, Yamato, and Moe have all suffered delusions at one point. And then we cleared the dungeon, and they're still there. The game actually protects me for once. That's funny.
A clothes shop. Shall we take a look before moving on?
We don't have any sub-events to worry about, so that's good. We can just go right to Violet Eden and talk to Akemi, I guess.
It's always good to save regularly, but mindfully.
Right, to Violet Eden we go.
Into the Delusionscape then? Please be certain you're well prepared. Trading
is
cards
Violet
can make you
Eden?
stronger, so let's stock up.
Oh, here it is. It's at the very end. It's never marked on the map per se. Well, it's blue, but it's never like... It's not red like the regular marker. This game looks like that other game. You still think Saki and the main character are delosers? It's possible. It would make sense why they can see Pinkun. I have a feeling the end, like, Delusion dungeon is probably going to be based around, well, our main character here, probably. It would probably make more sense in that regard, but if it isn't, then it'll be a bit of a rug under the feet moment being pulled. Oh, the Persona series. Yeah, it does have a lot of Persona-like feel to it in parts.
My, oh my, you're back early. How did it go? Ooh, not terribly well, judging by your long faces.
Well,
oh, you do the thing with the
Seems
Harry
you've
Potter
got one
spells.
missing.
That's funny.
Come, have a seat and tell me what happened. My, you are in quite a pickle.
Saki was really trying to make friends with Katomi, too. Like she genuinely meant it.
It's tough being a girl her age. Even the most trivial encounters can leave giant rifts in their wake.
I'm back, I guess.
Pinkun!
No luck, I take it?
Gah.
Dang.
This is the first time she's ever run off without me like this.
Hey, Pinkun, would you mind telling us a little more about her?
I'd like to know more about her, too.
Yeah?
Like, why is she so dedicated to nullifying the delusions?
Simple. Saki feels a way stronger sense of justice and righteousness than anyone else. And she's gentler than all of them.
Akemi's kind of like a drag queen, basically.
It all started when we ran into each other inside a Delusionscape. I was under attack by a really scary grand phantasm when Saki showed up out of nowhere and saved me.
Way more convenient than turn on the flashlight. Yeah, I do like Akemi. Akemi's a cool character, to be fair.
I mean, I'm clearly not human, and to the layman, I'm a monster, so I expected to be thrown out with the bathwater. But Saki came up to me, saw that I was all alone, and said to me, "Let's be friends."
Friends, huh?
It's that kindness that makes her want to nullify the delusions, too. she'd always tell me, delusions are dangerous things that encroach upon reality, and I am a chosen one. For the good of the world and everyone in it, it's my duty to nullify them. You've heard her say that kind of stuff before. We all have. So Saki kept those thoughts in her head and kept on smashing delusion after delusion, all in the name of justice. And all without ever being able to talk to anyone about it.
Sounds like you two have been giving this your all for quite some time.
Not us two. Just Saki. All I can do is cheer her on.
She really is a straight shooter, huh?
That must be why Katomi's personality affected her so much. They're like oil and water.
The truest villain to a straight shooter like her, however, is internal conflict born of her own heart.
Yeah. It'd hurt to be shouted down for an act of kindness you truly believe in. But that's why we can't give up on her. We've got to find Saki, no matter what!
Of course. That's what friends do.
I wouldn't be standing here today if it weren't for Saki.
Huh. Same here, I guess.
You guys...
Looks like Saki's not the only one with kindness in her heart after all. Kanata, perhaps it's your day to shine.
Ah, certainly. I think it would be a perfect opportunity. Though I can't say I'm entirely confident that I'd be much help.
Hold on, what are you talking about?
Do try to keep up, Asahi. I've decided to aid you in your search for Saki.
Thank you, Akemi.
At times like this, fretting and hawing will get you nowhere. You should all head home and get some rest.
But...
You needn't worry. Just leave the rest to me.
That'd be quite the shocker, wouldn't it?
Okay.
If anything comes up, I'll be in touch right away.
Thanks a bunch.
Seriously. Guess we'll get going then.
I'll just say no, there was a side event where Yamato literally played Yu-Gi-Oh! Without calling it Yu-Gi-Oh! But like he exodied somebody in the game, which was rather amusing.
And if Saki's still missing tomorrow, we'll pick up right where we left off.
Yeah.
Right. Can't forget about you. Pinkun, do you want to hang with me?
For realskies?
Well, I can't imagine being alone would be great for you right now. Plus, I do have room in my apartment.
You're so nice! Poor and neat, I mean. To thank you, I'll be sure to wake you up early tomorrow so you're not late!
That's the opposite of what I want. And will you cut it out with all the anti-neat propaganda already?
I hope we find Saki soon, Pinkun. Thank you for your help today.
And thank you, Akemi, for everything. Take care tonight.
Be sure and come back well rested now.
Oh boy, now you're gonna have no choice but to hear Pinkun in the overworld now. Right, this is the reason why I switch to Maid Lady quite often.
Hey, a clothing store! Wonder if they have anything in my size.
It's not too bad, is it, at first? But then you got
It's
this.
a personal computer Pega store! Let's get some upgrades!
Does he say anything in here? No, he doesn't say anything to that store yet. Hoping I'd forget about it. Oh no, you can't forget Pinkun, he's so iconic.
Headed into the Delusionscape? I'll, keep watch outside, yeah.
Now just imagine that as you're like traipsing through the entire overworld. It gets a little bit obnoxious. There's one part where you're doing the save point and he says it quite often and it's irritating.
Oh good, a safe spot! I could use a breather.
It's not that one. I'll try and find the dialogue line. He makes some joke about the power cutting out. Yeah, best character. Yeah, best character of the entire game. Without him, the game's nothing.
I'm thirsty! Can we stop for a sec and buy stuff?
Yeah, you can cross over the road, which is quite
It's
nice.
a collectible shop. Why not buy a ton of cards while we're here?
I'm trying to find that one dialogue with the save spot. He says it way too often.
Oh good, a safe spot!
He's trolling me right now. He's not doing it right now. He's being an ass, isn't he? I want him to say it, and he's not saying it.
It's a personal computer megastore. Let's get some upgrades.
He's literally trolling me right now. He'd say it every other time. Now he's just not saying it.
Headed into the Delusion scape? I'll, keep watch outside. Yeah.
He's become your ally.
Good, a safe spot. I could use a breather.
Yeah, he's definitely trolling. That or he's programmed to maybe say the same lines now, maybe. I don't know. It definitely feels like that, or I'm just getting stupidly unlucky with the dialogue, dialogue pop-ups.
You better use it in case the power goes out.
There we go. That's the line. It's that fucking line. He'd say that so freaking often. It was literally getting on my wick. You know what the funniest part is? Before I started streaming this, I actually did have a power cut in my local area. So, in a way, I felt like Pinkun was literally personally shit-talking me, which was fucking irritating. It was like, power cuts are not something to lightly, mock. It's especially annoying when you can't get internet or any basic power in the home, for that matter.
It's a store. We gonna get some items?
I got so triggered by it. It was just insane. Anyway, we're gonna go back home. I'm over it now because the power cut's gone, obviously.
Save point. You'd better use it in case the power goes out.
Fuck off. Fucking troll.
Feel free to take the bet if you want. Yeah? Okay, that's a pretty extreme reaction.
It's just, you're so kind. For a neat.
Yeah. You've got to be pretty exhausted today, though, right?
Not even a bit.
And why are you already under the covers? Yo.
Yeah, it's
Damn,
a little thing that
already
says it.
asleep, too. That's got to be a record. Makes sense, though. He was probably even more worried than the rest of us.
Yeah.
Oh, you still awake?
Saki.
Talking in your sleep, then. Oh, goody. It's gonna be okay, Pinkun. We'll find her. I know we will. In fact, I'm going to start looking right now. Time to take a stroll through Akiba's nightlife.
Oh boy, nightlife strolls. Now this is something. Wonder what we're gonna find. Any sub-events for this yet? No, there isn't. Okay, back to main plot still then. Oh look, it's the maid. The cat maid girl. Oh, I wish she was around to hear nightlife indeed, man. I wish she was around to hear her dialogue. Her dialogue's fantastic, by the way. It's full of cat puns and stuff. Some of it's ridiculously cringe, but you can't help but love it. Oh, new character.
Good evening.
That outfit. Are you another member of the Freedom Fighters?
Yeah, she is. The outfit looks the same.
I am a miracle freedom fighter who fights on behalf of Akihabara. My name is Aoi Hozuki.
Hozuki? As in...
Thank you for all the help you've given my older sister.
Hold on, seriously? You're Akari's little sis?
I am. Akari Hozuki and I are twins.
I had no idea she even had a sister.
Now you do. And although I am the sister of an idiot, I hope that you and I can get along. Lovely to meet you.
Sure. Nice to meet you too. But I mean, twin sisters. Man, it's weird because you two do look a lot alike, but you're also very different.
How so?
Well, I mean, you're both about the same size, but you've got really different airs about you, I guess.
I get that a lot. But that's why Akari invited me to join the Akihabara Freedom Fighters. She said that even a girl like me could make friends if I did.
Wouldn't have expected Akari to step up into the big sister role like that. Wow.
She and Boss are both a little strange, but they're honestly good people.
I imagine you freedom fighters all get along pretty well then, huh?
All except our second in command. Try as I might, I simply don't understand him.
Really?
It could be due to how limited our interactions have been, though.
Yeah, maybe. You should really give him a chance. He's a good guy, that Mizuki. Just as smart as he is athletic. Back when we were in high school, he was actually the vice president of the student council. Everyone just trusted him. So yeah, I think you'll make friends with him before too long.
So, Mr. Tachibana, does that mean you...
God, Mr. Tachibana sounds weird. Just call me Asahi. Everyone does.
Really?
You're also free to speak your mind like your sister does. I mean, unless that makes you uncomfortable.
Oh, okay then. Asahi?
Hmm?
Do you know him? Our second in command, I mean.
Really well. We've been friends ever since we were little kids. Well, maybe not so much recently. There's been a lot going on, and he's not exactly speaking with me right now.
Do you want to speak with him?
Huh? Well, I mean, yeah. If I could, I'd love to.
I have nothing to talk about.
Yeah, Mizuki was
if
a little
only
bit.
He'd just sit down and actually talk with me.
Then
Not
how
willing.
about I bring you to the Freedom Fighters hideout?
You what now?
I'm certain you'll get the chance to speak with the sub-boss there.
It's not going to be as epic as Mogra, is it? Let's be honest, it won't. Maybe it will be. I'll give it a chance.
Follow me, Asahi. Our hideout is on a side road just past UBX.
Wait!
Oh, it could be Mogra then, because UBX is where Mogra was. Mogra was the location of the Freedom Fighters base in Akiba 2. In the first game, it's just at the side streets. The Akiba Freedom Fighter hideout in the first game is literally just a rinky-dink small building with random shit put in it. Whereas with Mogra in the second game, it's an actual like arcade, anime, manga slash like sort of nerdum little hideout sort of place. Sort of reminds me of the Forbidden Planet shop that I've been to, actually. A little bit like that kind of vibe. Except they don't have arcades anymore, unfortunately. But they sell trading cards and figurines and manga and anime DVDs. So it's as good as. Mogra was on the other side of there in the first game, second game. Me just like gushing on about how Mogra looked and how great it was. Oh, look at this, we've still got advertisements and stuff. I can't read any of them. What does that say? Galaxy Guard, I think it says. Don't know what the Magic Girl one's called, because I can't read it. There's a ton of advertisements in like both the first and second game too.
This way, Asahi. Almost there. This is the Freedom Fighters hideout.
It's a lot more under construction than I expected. Are we really allowed to go in there without permission?
Wow, it's not even fully constructed yet.
Oh, this is just camouflage.
Oh.
Here, wait just a second.
Clever.
There. Now you can pass.
Right, here we go. How does it stack up compared to the other ones? Oh.
Here we go.
A Delusionscape entrance? Man, you really never know where these things will pop up.
Not quite. It used to be a Delusionscape entrance, but it's been cleared. This is all that remains. Since normal people can't see it, we decided that it would be a perfect place for a secret hideout.
Clever. That's one way to stay out of the public eye.
I'll guide you to our base of operations. Step lively, Asahi.
Oddly, that makes some sort of sense for this game. Oh, the Freedom Fighters hideout is an actual dungeon. It says first floor, so I guess it'll be treated as such. Okay, this is interesting.
This is the place. We've even got a storehouse deeper in.
Whoa, you guys really have it made here, I gotta say.
Well, look what the cat dragged in. Welcome to the secret base of the Akiba Freedom Fighters.
Did you miss me, boss?
Good to see you safe and sound, Aoi. And nice to have you swing by too, Asahi.
Boss, I just...
Now, don't worry your silky little head about nothing. You're our guest tonight, and we welcome you.
Not the response I expected.
Hate to tell you, though, Mizuki ain't around right now. Off visiting his sister.
His sister?
Yeah,
Yep,
this guy.
Older one, I think. Said she just got out of the hospital. Didn't he tell you? Never mind that for now. It's a bit of a jaunt to get here, so you might as well forget about your worries and relax.
You doing okay, boss? Someone sneak up and hit you on the head again?
Y'all seem to think we're some kind of evil organization or something, don't you? Especially that spunky little lady.
I take it you mean Saki?
Well, this is my chance to show you that we ain't half as bad as you think. Because we sure as shooting never meant to make enemies of you. It just happened.
That's really not what it felt like.
Look, I told you a bunch of times already. We just want to protect the peace of Akihabara. Nothing but that. And that just so happens to involve getting rid of those delusions. Protecting Akiba's the flag under which we've all gathered. We're all one when it comes to keeping this place safe. In a nutshell, we're just a bunch of folks who really, really love Akihabara.
Well, that's what the fighters were all about, yeah. What's with the uniforms, though?
I know I certainly do.
I love Akiba too.
So you get where we're coming from, right? Those delusions are painting over the Akihabara we know and love with their own scenery and revisionist history. So we track them down and we take them down. All in the name of keeping the town we love the way it should be.
But even if we see delusions changing Akiba, regular people don't, right?
You got me there. Nobody's paid any mind to the delusions so far. And when we destroy them, nobody even remembers enough to say thank you. It's like nothing ever happened. But that don't mean we can just ignore them. No siree. We can't ignore them any more than we can ignore the town getting eaten away. Or the man behind the curtain. Ain't no way in hell we're gonna let that delusion contractor get away with all this. Not on your life. We're not asking nobody to take notice. We're not asking for any thanks. All we want to do is keep the town we all know and love as safe as it can be. Nothing more, nothing less.
Sure. I mean, you're called the Akihabara Freedom Fighters for a reason.
Starting to see the light now?
Oh, I get it. I totally understand why you'd fight to keep Akiba safe. Only problem is...
Is what?
Why is Mizuki part of the team? Why did he join you guys in the first place? I've never once heard him say he loved Akiba. Hell, I've never even heard him say he liked it.
You know your buddy like the back of your hand, don't you? Problem is, when you know each other too well, you start thinking you know all there is to know. Makes you cocky.
Cocky?
Yeah, cocky. Like your friend who thought she understood Katomi.
You wanted friends, though, right? You've been dealing with soul-crushing loneliness for a long, long time, right? Well, I'll be your friend, if you want. So come on. Let's head back to the real world together, okay? You can't just stay in a place like this forever. You just can't.
What do you mean by a place like this? I don't know what you've heard, or where you heard it, but what could a trash woman like you possibly know about me?
But I know I don't understand. I don't even have a clue what Mizuki's thinking.
Which is why you gotta take things slow. My right-hand man's always got his reasons. You just gotta respect that. And sometimes people just want some time to themselves. It's human nature. Sure, the same's true of your lady friend.
What, Saki?
You should just leave her be for now. Nicest thing you could do. Anyway, that ought to do for today. Aoi, mind showing him out?
No problem.
Hey, boss.
What is it? Can't get enough of my sexy voice?
No, that's definitely not it. I just wanted you to know, I've misjudged you.
The bass wasn't that impressive. It was like metaphysical, like dungeon, like everywhere else.
Sorry you never got to talk with the sub-boss.
It's confirmed, Mogra is the peak of the series. I'm sorry, it is. Nothing's touching Mogra. Nothing. He's a character, alright, I'll give him that. Especially with the accent.
That's okay. I appreciated getting the grand tour of the base. Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome.
Give my regards to Akari and Mizuki.
Wait,
What is it?
what do you plan to do now, Asahi?
That's a good question. I haven't really decided.
I see.
So I'll probably just go home and think for a bit. Take some time to myself, as your boss put it.
All right.
I like
Anyway,
everyone's like
good
doing
night,
his
Aoi.
voice now.
Good night.
Like one of the maids earlier like imitated his voice too. Now our protagonist's doing it. Kind of funny. Right, I guess we just head back now. Back to electric area? Yeah. Back to the electric town. Or electric area. And then we head back. Pinken's probably going to be talking in his sleep, maybe. Asahi's a brand name. It means sun, I think, in Japanese. And Mizuki means the moon, which is a bit of a reflection of the relationship between them. Sun and moon, opposite sides kind of deal. Is it a beer brand, really? That's funny if that's the case. Beer.
Here's Asahi. Oh crap, sorry. Did I wake you?
Very much, yes.
Sorry. Go ahead and go back to sleep.
I can't now. I'm wide awake.
What?
With those
Why?
eyes, yeah.
Just go to sleep.
How?
Okay, fine. You're up then. You know, it's kind of weird being able to speak with you one-on-one like this.
Yeah. This is the first time Saki hasn't been here.
I wonder where she is right now. What she's doing.
I wish I knew.
Man, you two have really put me through a lot, haven't you? I think it all started with that delusion at Akihabara Station. You guys even forced me to fight. Not cool.
You haven't seen him fully. He's the guy that said don't talk to me in that flashback. The one with like the brownish hair. He's basically Asahi's friend. The starting premise of the game was us basically meeting him for lunch, and like the day kept looping, and well, we're in this giant pickle now pretty much. Fighting delusions and stuff.
And then there was the whole
Yeah,
idol
yeah,
delusion, where Saki just kept on questioning people like she was the Popo.
She's totally
The
amazing.
Popo.
Same deal at the maid delusion, and the Chuni delusion. She just kept on going, no matter what. She's never lost her will to fight. Not once. I think she may be more determined than anyone else I've ever met.
Maybe a little too determined today. She overdid it, and it got to her.
So maybe we should let her have this moment of rest. Give her a chance to catch her breath.
Yeah?
And while she's resting up, we'll take care of the investigation. We'll pull our weight and then we'll pull hers. We need to make it so that whenever she makes her triumphant return, everything is just as she left it.
Yes, Sahi! That's far too noble a sentiment for a need! Far too noble!
Whoa, Pinkun, easy on the waterworks.
But...
Pinkun? Pinkun!
I was falling asleep again.
Holy crap, did you just fall asleep? Well, okay. Rest well, Pinkun. And you too, Saki.
Right, it's Sunday again. It's the day late.
Open those eyes, dingus!
Pinkun? What's up?
My foot's gonna be up your wuss if you don't get moving!
What foot?
Good morning to you,
Two little
too.
nubs.
You sleep okay?
Sleep? You think I could sleep at a time like this? I don't have your neat-tastic sleep anytime abilities. What, am I boring you?
Well, okay. It's a little early, but we might as well get going.
That's the spirit! Move out!
Yeah, Pinkun is really grating on you now. You can probably understand why, yeah. Oh boy, we're stuck with him again still. There's no sub-events, so main story stuff again. Nya nya. I wish we could really talk to Catgirl again. Maybe she'll come back in the story at some point.
Huh?
Good morning, Asahi.
Wow! Can Neats even get up this early?
They can if I'm around.
Yeah. You guys are pretty early, too. We weren't supposed to meet up for a while yet.
Why would you say that is, Yamato?
Hell if I know. Coincidence?
So you say. But deep down, I know you're just as worried about Saki as I am.
Shut up.
Sure. Anyway, Mippity, did you ever manage to get in touch with Saki?
I tried a bunch of times, but I still haven't gotten any answer. I checked in with Akemi too, but she hasn't had any luck either.
I see.
Where could she have gone?
I miss her.
Me too.
Well, while she's gone, why don't we start working toward accomplishing some of the things she's been striving for?
Without her?
You heard me. Up till now, Saki's basically been the glue that keeps us together. So rather than falling apart as we look for her, let's give her a place she can come home to with a smile on her face.
A place for her to come home to.
Besides, if we don't pull ourselves together and deal with these delusions, old Pinky'll get the upper hand on us.
What the hell kind of self-righteous nonsense is that? Someone's been reading too much manga.
You're one to talk.
I didn't say I hated the idea.
I like it too.
Aw, you guys.
Well, I just thought maybe we should lay off her for a little. Give her some alone time so she can cool down.
Asahi, I don't know what it is, but you feel much more adult today. Like a true leader.
Huh? Who, me? A leader?
That's right, a leader. Up till now, Saki's been leading us all by the hand. So now that she's gone, I was starting to feel really uneasy. But seeing you like this, Asahi, those feelings of unease are nearly gone. So until Saki gets back, I think you should be our leader.
Well, he's a NEET. But on the other hand, he is the oldest.
Seriously? Me? Did you not just hear what Yamato said? I'm a NEET, for real!
But don't you remember? You said it yourself not too long ago.
Now that this Sunday is repeating, we're pretty much all NEETs.
Oh yeah, he did say that.
I take it all back.
Aw, that's not fair.
But I'd still be happy to be a sub-leader or something.
Huh?
Like I said, we need to create a place for Saki to return home to, because she's our leader. Always has been, always will be. No question. But in times like this,
He
when
does,
she's
to be
absent,
fair. You're right, though.
I'll take over her duties as the team's sub-leader. Deal?
Okay, I think I like that. A lot.
Then I'm not gonna let you guys down. Well, at least until Saki's back. Then I can be a disappointment again.
You're getting a
Amazing.
little too excited.
We should all get a little too excited.
Now I'm even more excited to keep on working with you guys. Hurry, hurry!
Oh, Akari.
Huh? Isn't that...
Definitely Akari. What's the hurry, Akari?
his crew! Yoo-hoo! Are you guys planning on going back to the doll delusion today too?
Two?
Yeah, Boss is already on his way there.
Seriously? Isn't that really, really bad?
Katomi's still in there.
That's where I'm headed too. Me and Aoi. Wait, Aoi?
Who's Aoi?
Oh no, I forgot all about Aoi. I left her behind. I gotta go back, but I'll see you guys later, okay? Bye-bye!
She just left her there. That's kind of funny.
Sahi, if we don't do something, Katomi will be in big trouble.
Yeah, you're right. We've got to get to the doll delusion scape on the double. If they get too far ahead of us, they won't hesitate to cut Katomi's delusion down to keep Akiba safe.
What's that supposed to mean?
I talked to the boss last night after we all parted ways. I'll explain as we run.
Do I get Maid Girl back again? Hooray, I do. In fact, no, you're gonna suffer through the battle dialogue actually, just once. Because I want to show you what Pinkun's battle dialogue is like. We've heard the overworld dialogue, but we've not heard the battle dialogue. Oh, the sub-event's going on too. This is the perfect opportunity for a sub-event too. There's 2 of them going on. 3 of them, actually. 3 sub-events. Okay, we'll go and do those. We'll do the one on its own first. Get over it, man. That's it.
You better use it in case the power goes out.
Right, we're switching back to Moe for the time being. I'll switch to Pinkun when we're inside the dungeon. But for the time being, we've got side events to do, which are more important right now than rushing off to the doll delusion scape to
A delusionscape. Shall we enter?
to do stuff. Oh, that's not a sub-event. Where was the other one?
It's a collectible shop.
Wait a
Perhaps we
minute.
can buy some trading cards here.
Did the sub-events disappear because I switched? Oh, that's dirty. I have to have Pinkun at first slot for these, I guess.
There's about to be an event of some kind. I can feel it.
Oh, that makes sense, because it's Moe's event. Okay, okay, that actually does make sense. How can we talk to Moe if Moe's already in our party? Okay. That actually makes sense. That actually made a lot of sense, yeah. Right, we'll do Moe's sub-event.
Pardon me, Master Asahi. I've got just a small thing I'd like to discuss with you, if I may.
Oh, sure, no problem, if you think I can be of any help.
I do. You see, there's one particular master making the most unseemly demands of the local maids.
Unseemly demands? Like asking for their contact details and stuff?
No, it's not that. If it were that, we could rebuff his advances with a smile and a polite refusal. It's more that he's trying to touch them against their wishes.
You always get one, don't you?
Whoa, seriously? That's totally a foul on all counts.
Yes, exactly. Which is why I'd like you to look into the situation more closely in search of a congenial resolution.
10-4 on that. I'll definitely help. Let's find this scumbag.
Oh, wonderful. I hope it isn't too much of a bother for you, but I would be so happy to have your cooperation on this.
Not at all. It's usually me being a bother to you, so it's nice to be able to turn the tables a bit.
Thank you so very much, Master Asahi.
Think nothing of it. So, any idea where this guy might be?
He's been making the rounds at a number of local maid cafes.
It's so
but
common
his
they included it in the
whereabouts
game,
at
yeah.
this exact moment are unclear.
That's true.
Alright, guess we'll just make the rounds at some cafes ourselves then. Shall we?
It's kind of funny actually. There's a streamer that I can't really name, but he has a problem with like maid culture and stuff. He's kind of not a fan of it. But then like to shut down his argument, Hooters exists, so it's kind of like that in a sense, I guess.
You taking a save break? Be careful you don't overwrite the wrong file.
Oh yes, you're in for a treat. You get to hear Cat Lady. Awesome.
Come on in to Nyan Dreamin'.
Oh, hello, Mike.
Meow. Hello there, Moe.
Hey, you two know each other?
We do. We met at a maids' union assembly.
Wow, there's a maids' union?
Yes. All our fellow maids in Akihabara belong to it. When we meet, we discuss current affairs in the maid industry.
Moe is the organization's leader. Yeah.
I had no idea the maid world was so organized. So I guess looking for this guy is part of your duties, huh?
That's not the only reason, of course. I mostly just want all maids to be able to work in a safe environment.
Yep, that's the cat lady. You know something? Her voice sounds very familiar, and I'm wondering something. Let me just look it up real quick. But let me carry on with the dialogue.
Did something happen?
We're looking for a master who's been behaving inappropriately. The one we discussed previously, if you'll recall.
Oh, that guy, huh? Oh, if I ever get my claws on him...
Oh, has he?
No! He hasn't been near me, but word gets around fast, and I just saw him a little while ago, too.
You did? Do you know where he's gone?
I think to the cafe on Main Street. Or was it Junk Street? Oh, maybe the side streets. Oh, one of those.
Thank you, Mike.
It's always a treat to team up with you, Moe.
So, that's a pretty wide net. Where do we go from here?
Main Street, Junk Street, or the side streets. We do have options, it would seem.
Let's hit all three and see if we can find anyone suspicious. Sexual predators deserve no less than to be hunted down.
Truth be told, the Master is not the only one who should shoulder the blame in this incident.
What do you mean?
There are maids who permit these inappropriate requests, and even take advantage of them for personal gain. In order to protect the true maid culture of Akihabara, we must strive to better teach the next generation.
So you're shouldering the burden of maid culture while also fending off unsavory masters? Isn't that a bit taxing?
It certainly is a challenge. I appreciate your concern, Master Asahi.
Anytime. I wish there were more I could do. For now, let's just keep looking, okay?
I can't find her English voice actress. I can only find her in Japanese. So it's definitely not her. She sounds so much like Tao from Blaze Blue, and I'm wondering if it is her. But I don't know if it is. I'm still looking. Give me a minute. We still got more to do with this event. I can't seem to find a listing. Oh, the bully video. Rather the bully VODs. Bully was fun. I was a little bit salty the final mission of the game glitched on me, but I was able to redo it. Oh god, yeah, Bully's soundtrack is fantastic. Nothing comes close to that.
I could use a breather.
Oh, side streets. Yeah, it's hard to not like be physically bopping to them. To be fair.
Taking a safe break? Be overwrite the wrong file.
Excuse me. Whenever a confrontation happens, I always have like the overworld fighting theme play out from that game. Oh, it's the camera dude. I like his voice.
Creeper alert.
Good afternoon, Master Netkin.
Moe-tan.
Netkin? What's that all about?
It's my nickname. The neck from Nekura, plus the Ken from Ken.
Master Netkin is an extremely gracious customer. He's everyone's favorite master at the cafe.
Bliss.
It's true, Master Netkin. In fact, could I trouble you for a moment of your time, by any chance?
My time?
I see. So you're pretty sure that was him over on Main Street?
Well, I'm not super sure, but I think so.
Thank you so kindly, Master Netkin.
Moe-tan gave me her thanks.
Next stop, the Maid Cafe on Main Street.
Save point! You'd better use it in case the power goes out.
Yes, they sure do. Yeah, it is the dude with the scythe. We can't talk to him though.
A delusion scape. We gonna go in?
Who's that over there speaking with Nana?
Let's go on a date.
I'm sorry, Master, but I'm afraid that won't be possible. I'm on the job.
Huh? Oh, that's no big thing, is it? I'll treat you to some delectable delights, if you know what I'm saying.
You must be aware that that sort of thing is forbidden.
He's our man, isn't he?
I think he must be the one, yes. Let's go, Master Asahi.
So then, sweetheart, just give me a little tease, why don't you? I only want to know what color they are.
What? What are you saying?
Nana!
Oh, Moe, it's you.
Damn it, quit harshing the vibe. I'm asking what color your lovelies are.
And I was just about to tell you, Master.
What?
It's a little embarrassing to say out loud, though. So perhaps, Master, you might be willing to see for yourself.
Seriously? I can do that?
Of course, Master.
Wait, Nana, don't!
Moe, Master Asahi, I'd like you to duck for just a moment if you'd be so kind. This could get ugly.
Come again?
Now then, Master, shall we?
What? What's going on?
We'll start with a high-grade clockwise roundhouse!
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Next up, let's bust out the sudden death bamboo kick! And for the final touch, how about a little ultimate heel drop? Well,
10 out of
Master,
10.
How was it? Did you have a chance to see what you were looking for?
Looks like he picked the wrong target today, huh?
Dear Nana, if you
But she
fail
went
our
MMA
masters
on
in
his
this
ass,
initiative,
amazing.
It causes problems down the line, you know.
Oh. Whoopsie daisy.
Oh, my head.
Looks like he's coming too.
What the... Why am I here? Hey, you're Moe, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I've come because I have something I'd like to discuss with you.
Ooh, maybe you want a little playtime with me?
the fastest learner, it would seem.
I'm sorry, Master, but your behavior is absolutely unacceptable.
Unacceptable?
Tell me, Master. You enjoy coming to our maid cafes, don't you?
Huh?
We maids operate under the assumption that every master who graces our cafes is
yeah,
a
of
true
course.
gentleman. And we would be most grateful if you, sir, would please conduct yourself in a manner befitting such a title.
I'm sorry.
Apology accepted. Now, I believe it's time for you to go home. But we will be waiting to see you again, Master.
So kind. I understand. I won't act this way again, I swear. Thank you for giving me a second chance.
Wow, Moe. I'm kind of speechless. I can't believe you'd be so kind and warm, even to a guy like him.
All masters, no matter their dispositions, give their own unique brand of love to us maids. And in turn, it is our duty to answer that love with warmth and gratitude.
Well, I sure hope that guy gets the message and stays true to his word. Though wait, with the repeating day, isn't he just going to go right back to being a scumball come midnight?
Even if he does, the outcome will be the same at the end of each cycle.
What are you two talking about?
I see. Every day he hits on Nana, and every day Nana beats him to within an inch of his life.
Exactly. It's perfect. We're counting on you, Nana.
I'm so confused.
The Popo, yeah. Yeah, I cannot find Cat Lady's voice at all. I'm looking everywhere, and I cannot find a credit anywhere. All that it lists is the Japanese voice actress, not the English voice. So I got a feeling it could be Tao Kako's voice from Blaze, maybe uncredited. It sounds very similar. Like the mannerisms and likeness with all the cat puns is exactly how Tao speaks from Blaze. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, possibly. A lot of voice actors and actresses do tend to get roles where they're uncredited. Sometimes. It's just a shame they didn't have the tradition of
Taking a safe break? Be careful you don't overwrite the wrong file.
Yeah, it's a shame they didn't have a Jameson Price in this game too. He did
About to be an event of some kind. I can feel it.
He did 2 characters in both Akiba games, but they don't have him in this one, unfortunately.
Event of some kind. I can feel it.
Pinkun has an event, and Yamato has an event. We'll keep Yamato's for last. We'll get Pinkun out the way with, because we all know how I feel about Pinkun. The gourmand, so it's going to be food related, of course.
Is that the sweet smell of gyoza?
I was just wondering the same thing.
Hey, how many times have we told you not to just pop out in public like that?
Oh, right.
Aren't you supposed to be hiding?
I'm pretending to be a plushie.
Oh, okay. I like that. I don't mind carrying you around.
Mippity, my sweet angel.
Okay, that's Meta AF. Just so you know, there's a special edition of this game. If you got it at launch, you would actually get a plushie of Pinkun, by the way. So there's even an event in the game where he's pretending to be a plushie. That is really meta. I like it.
Fine, whatever. The question is, why are you out right now?
Because of that wonderful smell, of course. I'm a creature of instinct. My instinct says, yummy in the tummy. So what do you say we do a walking tour of Akihabara's
Yeah, that
gourmet
is.
scene? I want to indulge. Come on, onward, dingus.
Sorry to say, Pinkun, but Akiba doesn't have any gourmet dog food on offer, as far as I know.
I don't eat dog food. I eat regular food. Saki used to take me to all the great local spots back home.
All right. Why not? You've been a good boy lately.
I'm always a good boy.
Guess we should start with some gyoza, what with the smell and all.
It's called Neat Edition, by the way. The special edition.
Gross. Watch where you're aiming that gyoza breath.
How'd it taste?
It was good.
What a substantive evaluation. You should be a food critic.
Hey, I calls them as I sees them. And good food is good. What more needs to be said?
I think a lot more could be said.
Don't sweat the details, dingus. Let's just
Yeah.
go on to the next shop.
Neat edition.
I want to eat curry this time.
Well, if it's Akiba curry you're looking for, Maraba on Junk Street is your place. They've got the best around.
My tummy is growling.
At least they know their
Anticipation.
audience.
Move
I like
faster.
that. And no, I don't have the Neat Edition, by the way. I'm not playing the Neat Edition. I don't have that much money to throw around. Actually, I think it was only in Japan you could probably get the Neat Edition. Not too sure. I bet you it goes for like ridiculous prices online now, like collector prices. A lot of editions of games tend to do that. I still have a Japanese copy of Pokemon Black sealed though.
In.
But I'm already full. Gross. Watch where you're aiming that curry breath.
How'd it taste, Pinkoon?
It was good.
You can't get any more specific? Not even like, man, that was some ace cabbage or anything?
I said it was good. That's what matters.
There can be no greater praise than good.
It's neat indeed.
Et tu, Mippity?
Okay, dingus. Next order should be skimming. Get the lead out.
That's fine, but it's all you, understand? I'm not eating a bite. We'll hit up Esabe by the station.
Neat Edition came with art book, a soundtrack, a bag, a Pinkun plushie, and of course the game itself. Hold on a minute, there's two versions of the game that are like in the screenshot. Does it come with like a sealed copy and an actual copy to play? If that's the case, that is really meta. I wonder what the price of this was. Probably really high. Yeah, that means you get the PS4 version. Oh, the Vita version too. So, yeah, I suppose you could play one version and keep one version sealed. I forgot this was on the Vita, actually. That is a lot of stuff, to be fair. That's a pretty good edition of a game, not gonna lie.
A clothes shop. Maybe I should try to become a real fashionista.
Okay, that dialogue line was kind of funny. But, yeah, like, it's a pretty decent edition they've done. Or rather, they did. And, funnily enough, that's one...
You'd better use it in case the power goes out.
Anyway, as I was saying, the funniest thing about with it being on the Vita is, like, all of the Akiba games have been on the Vita. Which is crazy. Originally, the first Akiba game was actually on PSP in Japan, but they ended up putting it on Vita eventually. Then you got Akiba Strip 2, which is on the Vita as well as the PS4. I've only ever played the console versions.
Hey, we're here.
Some kind of packaging.
Like
That'd be
I
amazing
said,
if it
I'm
did.
good. I'm way past full.
Asahi? I'm really full too.
Hurry up and take me to the food. Schnell! Schnell!
Ugh, all right already. But this is it. You got that? Last stop. Ugh, gross. Garlic blast.
You're the one who ordered grated garlic, Mr. I'm not eating.
How is this scamming, boys?
It was good. Oh, crap.
Right, just so you know, the original Akiba strip game, the first one, was on PSP, PlayStation Vita, PS3, PS4, Windows. I've played the Windows version, because I've played the PC version. Actually, no, not the first one. The second one I played the PC version of. iOS, Android, and obviously the Switch. I guess it got ported to Switch at some point too. So Hellbound and Debriefed got put on a lot of stuff.
How cute! You're like two peas in a good pod.
Dingus and Pinkus, two foodies on a delectable journey into Flavor Town. I like the sound of that.
And Akiba Strip 2 was on PS3, Vita, PS4, and PC. And obviously, Beat was just on PS4 and Vita only, funnily enough. Fun little fact, this game was made with the Unity engine, which is interesting.
God, Pinkun and I are on the same level now? Just shoot me.
We got a silver ingot, another thing we can sell off. Oh, the PSP was great. I like the PSP library, good and bad. I actually have a lot of PSP games on my PC because of emulation.
A clothes shop! Maybe I should try to become a real fashionista.
I don't know if Vita emulation's a thing, and same, I've never touched the Vita, to be fair. I heard it was a right powerhouse though for handheld. Like in terms of just raw power alone and what it could do. But of course, when the war of the handhelds happened, I went onto the 3DS side at that point. Mainly for Pokemon,
Oh,
really.
good, a safe spot. I could use a breather.
But I actually did have a Vita legit, not a Vita, a PSP legit at one point too, when I was in my teens. There was some really good games on the PSP.
There's about to be an event of some kind. I can feel it.
Right, Yamato's got an event now. Desperately seeking Animu.
Oh, hey. Okay, Spill, what are you buying? I've never seen an otaku eyeball Romandaraki
That's a good
hard
game.
without something in mind.
I'm not eyeballing anything. Just remembered an errand I've got to take care of.
An errand, huh?
Damn it.
Tell me, my dear Yamato. Tell me the object of thy desire, and together the two of us shall make it a reality.
I told you, I'm not buying anything for myself here.
Oh, sure you aren't. So what say we go pay FOSMAP a little visit?
Yamato's one of those guys that doesn't admit to being a fan of anime or anything nerdish. But he obviously is. He's kind of like a closet neat sort of thing.
Why?
Because you obviously are looking for something.
I am not. But if you're so desperate to go to FOSMAP that you'd construct such a lie, then fine. I'll babysit you.
Alrighty, now we're getting somewhere. Off we go!
Yeah, it's like a closet neat. It's kind of funny, really. Because there's people that are like that, which is even funnier to me.
We made it, Yamato. Now go, be free, bask in the fields of otaku goods and electronics.
Oh yeah, Yamato's a sharp-dressed individual. It's kind of funny. Yamato kind of reminds me of that meme of "I'm not crying, you are." That kind of meme, if you remember that. Oh, the cheetah pattern's poggers, man. Yeah, he's definitely fashionable.
You're the one who wanted to come here.
Right, so I guess that means you'll be waiting outside for me then?
I guess I'll come in.
So, did you find it?
Did I find what?
Whatever you'd parked yourself in front of the anime Blu-ray section the whole time to find.
That must have been your imagination.
Oh, my imagination, right. Well, whatever. I'm not judging.
I saw you hanging around the anime Blu-rays yourself. What'd you end up buying?
Just a box set of Mobile Engineer Force Tech in the Shell, that's all.
Tech in the Shell.
Oh,
hilarious.
You've heard of it?
I mean, I guess. Bunch of engineering students with robots or whatever?
Yeah, exactly. I totally dig the scene in episode 3 when they first mobilize. It gets you crazy pumped.
Oh, give me a break! Everyone says that. Ugh, no one ever gets what that show is really about. Listen up, Tachibana. The real heart of Meth Tits is in the final half of the second to last episode. You know, the infamous episode 11 with the space monster invasion. You'd think the Force would team up and take him out. Oh no, the monsters break through and manage to destroy everything. The heroes are done, but they keep fighting all through the credit sequence and into the next episode preview. And all for naught. Then episode 12 rolls around, and it's 6,000 years later.
I love
Humanity's had to wait for a new generation of hero. That hits the audience like a sucker punch. Where do you go after the devastation of Earth? The future! Genius! I mean, I had to scrape my jaw up off the floor with a spatula.
You're quite the fan.
You bet I am not. My older brother watches it, so I just catch bits of it whenever he has it on. That's all.
Very believable. Anyways, we've got some more looking to do. There's another FOSS map around here just waiting for us.
Oh, I got nothing better to do.
Okay, that gave me a good chuckle. I have to admit, Yamato's events are actually really good. Like the playing Yu-Gi-Oh part and now this is kind of amusing. I'm starting to unironically like Yamato even more as these events roll on now.
Save point! You'd better use it in case the power goes out.
Gotta cross the road.
And so our search begins.
Go on ahead. I'll be out.
Yeah. But did I mention this place has an entire corner dedicated to the work of famed director Osamu Hikida?
What?
Who knows?
Oh,
a
when
place
Yu-Gi-Oh!
like this might even have something hard to find.
Yu-Gi-Oh's still around today, to be fair. A lot of people complain about the meta, and I don't blame them, to be fair. A lot of it's too much at times. I remember the old days when summoning wasn't a big deal. Oh, and the power, going out. That too.
I've changed my mind. I think I will head in there after all.
Yes, that's true, actually. You got a point there. That's true, yeah. Back in the day when checkpoints weren't as much of a thing. That's why I save before I go to fight any boss or whatever in this game. So then I can always reload the save and then either grind and get stronger or just take another crack at it, usually. You know. I suppose that's kind of what makes these games very timely and fun still. They still have that old feel to them that most games don't have these days. Which is like Checkpoint City and stuff, which makes things a bit too easy at times. I will say this though, Akiba Trip 1, the remake of it, did have a checkpoint system. And mainly because, well, nobody wants to go back a few sessions and run through some of the dialogue sometimes. So in that case, checkpoint system's kind of welcome in that regard. Plus, there's only 3 endings in that game to get, so like, reloading your checkpoint is actually really helpful, especially if you're on the right path to what ending you want in that game. There's 3 endings. There's the good ending, the middle ending, which is kind of a good ending, but not everything is resolved, and then there's a very bad ending, and that's it for the first Akiba game. And as for Akiba Strip 2, there's what? Shizuku's ending, Toko's ending, Shion's ending, Rin's ending, and that's it. Well, there's also going to be Cardi's ending when Cardi gets her DLC patched in.
There's a rare smile.
So it'll be 5
I take
endings.
it you found what you were looking for?
I wasn't looking for anything, so...
And I think this game only has 2 endings. It has a good ending and a bad ending, I think.
Please. Then what's in that shopping bag hanging from your arm? What did you get?
Oh yeah, definitely. It increases replay value in that sense.
Show me the money!
Hey! Let go!
Oh, here we go. What did we get?
What got here?
Oh, I want to see too.
Give it back, you pig punk!
Jeez Louise, Yamato. This is not the kind of stuff I figured you'd be into.
Let me see, Pin-kun.
Damn it, Tachibana!
Huh. Pin-kun's right. This doesn't seem like your jam. I mean, isn't this the new live-action movie adaptation of Magical Girl Pure Stars?
Just give it back already!
Okay, sorry. So, that's what you've been looking for all this time?
Magical Girl, cute. Yeah, that's a genre, isn't it? Essentially Sailor Moon.
It's what my older brother was looking for!
I've never seen Yamato move that fast.
His older brother, huh? But that's a show targeted at young girls.
Reminds me of the brony thing, kind of. In that sense. Right, there's no more sub-events to worry about now. We only have to go to the Delusion scape, which is in the radio area, area, I should say. But it is getting pretty late, and I've got to be up early. He doesn't like the type of person who'd watch that, pretty much, yeah. To be fair, we all have that like one jam where we end up watching something that like we wouldn't be into as much. I didn't think I'd be into slice of life stuff as much,
It's a
but
collectible
it's
shop. Why not buy a ton of cards while we're here?
it's a genre that I don't mind actually. Yeah, likewise, man. It's always fun. Always fun to chat and play. I'll definitely be on probably tomorrow or something. So you can always catch me up on the VOD, or maybe I'll see you next live stream or whenever I'm live again. This game's quite long, by the way. There's 14 chapters in it, so I'm going to be playing this for quite a while. Oh, for sure, man. Or you're always welcome.
Oh,
always
good
welcome.
safe spot. I could use a breather.
Right, we are going to save here, because it's the perfect section to leave it off at. We've done a bunch of sub-events, we've moved the story forward, we've got to go to the doll dimension in the next part, which will be, yeah, which will be the next one. I like the rainbow effect on the building for that, that's kind of cool actually. Ooh, what advertisements do we have here? That's Disgaea 5. I know that for a fact because I recognize the main character in the center. And also there's a giant 5 after it. Galaxy Guard. I'm going to look at what that is. I feel like it might be an anime series or something. We've got some cutesy looking chibi girls over there, I guess. We've also got some alcohol here too. Don't worry, I'll switch Pinkun out when he's what's the word? I'll switch Pinkun out when I don't need him for events and stuff, mainly. In fact, I should maybe make that a habit where I switch between Pinkun and Moe, just to double check no secret other events have loaded up, because I guarantee you there's going to be a few events with them based around both of them in that sense. I'll switch back to Moe for now because she's a lot more pleasing to listen to. Quite a lot of progress, I'm happy with this. Right, we're going to save for now, and we're going to continue this in the next stream and see where the story goes from there, with more laws along the way and stuff, you know. Rightio, that's pretty much going to be it for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be catching you in the next one. Until then, ciao for now.